Hey everyone, happy Monday. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. Today will be the start of Hunter Week. I have been hyping this up a little bit. Basically, I think it was the week before last week. I was just going through some menus in Hearthstone, and someone happened to notice that after 10 years of playing, I have still not gotten Hunter to level 60. I've mentioned it many times before, but Hunter is my least played class by far, and it's just the playstyle just doesn't interest me, For anyone who's watching before, I like value decks, I like control decks, I like slower paced decks, and Hunter is the opposite of that, right? Hunter is typically, aggro, smork, play the green cards, go face, and it's just not really my thing. So I typically only really play Hunter either in Tavern Brawls or Arena. Outside of that, you'll never catch me just playing on ladder with Hunter. So you can see after 10 years now, it's at level 55. It's on level 60. Death Knight came out 2 years ago or so and is 53 with more wins. And Hunter is 10 years. Demon Hunter, actually no, Death Knight is a year, I think. Demon Hunter's 2 years, something like that. But Demon Hunter and Death Knight are very close to Hunter, and Hunter had many years head start. So this week it'll be like Shark Week, but for Hunter. So I'll be playing Hunter all week. I'll be trying to get level 60. So I'll be taking suggestions from you guys, whether it's standard, wild. If you got a Hunter deck you want me to play, go ahead and post it. And then I think to finish off this week, I thought it'd be really fun to do a Hunter tier list. So I think I might on Thursday, assuming I hit level 60 by Thursday, which I think I will. But assuming I hit level 60, I think I'm going to do a tier list for all of the Hunter secrets. I think that'd be pretty fun to do. Especially if I spend the week mastering Hunter, I should be pretty well equipped to rank the secrets by the end of the week, hopefully. But I think that's the goal. So today, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll just be playing Hunter. Like I said, standard decks, wild decks, whatever. I'll be taking deck suggestions from you guys, and then we'll cap it off with a tier list. So, but how's everyone doing? Hey Leo, Hunter can play Control 2. And now at the time you'll craft Rexar. Okay, so I will talk about Rexar because I've had some people suggest some Hunter decks in the past that have Deathstalker Rexar, which I have said many times that I want that card. I want to craft that card. It's the only how is it spelled? Oh, I'm in standard. It's the only Death Knight hero card I don't have. So I definitely want to craft it. Unfortunately, you can see I currently have 60 dust, but tomorrow is supposed to be the first balance patch of the new expansion, I believe, and there's probably going to be some nerfs. I'm hoping for some buffs, so I'm assuming I'll get some dust tomorrow. You can see here I have a bunch of dust in reserve. I try to wait for balance changes, before hitting this button. So I think tomorrow, regardless of what happens, I will disenchant my extras. I will disenchant anything that's nerfed, and then I'll craft Deathstalker Rexar. So Wednesday and Thursday, we can play Deathstalker Rexar. Unfortunately, not today, but Wednesday and Thursday. So if you have a deck with Deathstalker Rexar you want me to play, just hold on to it till Wednesday or Thursday, and one way or another, I'll get that card. Nice, Vinny. How are you and Cottage doing? Cottage is doing good. She's roaming around right now. She doesn't like when I stream lately. There's been many times recently where she'll be asleep in the bed next to my office, and I'll start streaming, and she just gets up and leaves. So I don't know if she doesn't like me talking so much or talking loudly or what. But, you know, I work in the same office, right? And I'll be in meetings all day from work, and she'll sleep in my office through work. So I don't know. Maybe I have a different tone when I stream that she doesn't like or something, but maybe she'll wander in here later on. And hey, Salty, love your streams. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Craft it. I have 60 dust, or else I would. Steve, don't want to bother. What happened to the giveaway? I didn't get your message about it. Yeah, so don't worry. I haven't forgot about that. I had some personal stuff going on in life, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last couple of weeks, my YouTube uploads have slowed down to a crawl. I don't think I even uploaded a video to YouTube last week, so just been a lot of stuff going on, and I just haven't had the chance to reach out to the winners to get your information yet. But I didn't forget. Don't worry. Today or tomorrow, realistically, probably tomorrow, I'll reach out to you guys and I'll get your info. But yeah, don't worry. I haven't forgot about you guys. I've had a lot of stuff going on and haven't got around to it. But yes. Which one did you win, Steve? Let me check. Oh, the deck box. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. I will message you. I'll get your info. It's just kind of got put on the back burner a bit with everything going on. Smitty, are the nerfs already announced? No. So I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow. They'll put the balance notes and the patch will come out tomorrow. So tomorrow, around like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern, somewhere in that time frame, yeah, they'll do the balance patch and it'll come out the same day. So if I had to guess, I guess we could talk like predictions here, right? So let's see. So what's going to get nerfed? What do you guys think? I think... actually... just in case I'm missing some cards. I don't think Patches will be nerfed. I think Patches is really, really strong. Actually, funny enough, for anyone who saw, for Whizbang's workshop, I did a crafting guide where I went over all of the legendaries in the set, and I basically said which ones are and aren't worth crafting. I just recorded that video. I just recorded the crafting guide for Perils in Paradise today, actually. So I'll be editing that and getting that out this week. But Patches is such like a solid craft, and I don't think it'll be nerfed though. It is a strong card in standard and in wild. It's being played in both, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's like nerf worthy or anything. What else is there? This would be nice to get buffed. You know, we talked about this previously, but giving this rush or something would be really, really nice. And I do hope they do some buffs. I hope it's not just like a few nerfs. I think there's a lot of archetypes and a lot of cards in need of buffs. So I hope they do some buffs as well. I don't think New Heights will be nerfed. It's a very, again, it's like Patches. It's a very strong card, but I don't think it's nerf worthy. What else? Hydration Station, 100%. Spinny, you mentioned this as well. Hydration Station, I think 100% will get nerfed. And I think the most logical nerf is to change this to resurrect like 3 different minions. So, you know, you can't just play this and get 3 Ziliaxes over and over, right? Like, you can play it and get 1 Ziliax back, sure, and then you'll probably get, like, Ham back and then something else. But I think that is the most fair nerf. Make it so it's 3 different minions. So, that's 300 dust there, if so. What else we got here? Anything from Hunter? I don't think so. Mage. I don't think Sea Breeze Chalice would get nerfed. Like, how do you even nerf this at this point, right? It's 1. I feel like 2 would be too weak. I think if, like, OTK Druid does get out of hand, I think they should nerf some of the spell damage package and some of the Druid cards versus Seabreeze Chalice. So I don't think this will be nerfed. What else do we got? It's kind of good that, like, I feel like the meta is in a decent spot. Like, there's not a ton of cards that are jumping out to me as, like, nerf worthy, right? What else do we got? Treasure Hunter Eudora should get a buff. I think this should be buffed to 5 mana. I really hope that happens. Yeah, wow. Wow, I just realized I never opened this card. This would be a fun card to play with one day. What else? The Rye Cleaver could use a buff. Buffing this to like 6 or something, or yeah. Like I said, I hope they do some buffs. I think Tide Pool Pupil, I don't think Tide Pool Pupil, I can't talk. I don't think Tide Pool Pupil will be nerfed tomorrow, but I could maybe see this card being nerfed at some point. It's such a strong card. It's so pushed. The fact, you know, it's a 2-mana, sorry, it's a 1-mana 2/1. It's got Naga. It lets you get an extra copy of a spell. Like, this has fit into so many decks and been so strong. I feel like the most logical way to nerf this is to make it like Rewind. Make it so instead of discovering a, you know, one of the 3 cards that triggered it, just let it discover any spell you cast this game. So the card will still be good. It just won't be as consistent. Because I think as it is now, it's just so, like I said, the Naga tag on top of it. Very, very good card. What else? Concierge. Is Concierge as much of like a boogeyman as people thought it was? I feel like I don't see it that much. Also, Sphinnia, Ziliax, Hydration Station, Concierge. Salty also says the damage elemental. Yeah, the I always forget the name of this card. Lamplighter. Yeah, I could see Lamplighter getting a slight nerf. Also, Leo, here's a Reno Hunter deck list with Rexar. You can play it today and switch Rexar for maybe Tavish. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, send that deck, Leo. I'll play that for sure. Tin says they should nerf Shaman. I'm guessing you mean like Elemental Shaman. Do you have the Hunter Tourist and do you have the Hunter Quest line? I believe I have the Hunter Tourist. Yep, I have the Hunter Tourist. I don't know about quest lines though, because I don't play Hunter, I've never crafted anything for it, right? So any legendaries I have for Hunter are just ones I opened in packs. Yeah, I don't have any quest or quest line for Hunter. But like I said, depending how much dust I get tomorrow, I might end up crafting some of them. But yeah, Ziliax, I agree. I think Ziliax will get a nerf as well. Concierge, I'm iffy on. Lamplighter, I think I could get a nerf. Other than that, nothing really jumps out to me. I think, so for Ziliax. Ziliax is a tricky one, because I feel like they can go so many different directions. Because obviously, the most troublesome Ziliax is the keyword soup, you know, virus ticking, or sorry, virus perfect. So I've seen a lot of suggestions online on how to fix this. I think one of the better ones I saw was to make it so Reborn is a battle cry. So if you resurrect Ziliax or cheat out Ziliax, you won't get the battle cry effect. I've seen some people suggest removing Taunt. So then Hydration Station just won't resurrect Ziliax. And also, if Ziliax didn't have Taunt, it would be much less annoying, right? Because as it is now, it's like this impenetrable, I can't talk. It's this like wall you just can't get through because it's so sticky. It keeps coming back. So removing Taunt, I think would make it less annoying and it would stop the Hydration Station shenanigans, right? So yeah, I think removing Reborn entirely would be too much of a nerf. So that's my 2 picks. Either remove Taunt or make Reborn a battle cry. That's what I would do. The card will still be good. The card will still be played 100%. It just, yeah, it won't be in every single deck maybe. It'll be in like 90% of decks. Shock says, me do trade, me go face. Yeah, this is going to be a tough week. I'm going to have to like break some old habits here. I'm so used to, you know, value trading and stuff that I'm going to have to embrace my inner hunter for sure. Leo, never mind, not able to post a code. Yeah, I see your code, Leo. It's not working for me though. I'm not sure if maybe you missed a character at the end or beginning somewhere. Also, Metavat, hey, how's it going? He deleted a message and said 60. I'm not sure what 60 is. Spinny, a lot of Shamans are strong. Pirate and Evolve, first of all. Yeah, Evolve Shaman's been picking up. Like, specifically like Wave of Nostalgia. has been surprisingly good. There's this deck going around right now that basically floods the board with little shitters and then plays Wave of Nostalgia, and it's been working out pretty good. One benefit to Wave of Nostalgia too is it also deals with Ziliax. Because, you know, for anyone who saw my pre-stream last week, basically, if you're playing against a Hunter or a Druid, if you just deal with their Ziliax once without killing it, it's just GG. So if you can transform their Ziliax, if you can steal their Ziliax, and Wave of Nostalgia does that. If they drop Ziliax, you drop Wave of Nostalgia, you probably just win that game. But yeah, it is funny how this is very much like a meme card, and it's kind of caught on. But as I said, I think the meta's in a pretty decent place. So I don't know. I thought I don't know. With the power level of the game recently, I thought there would be more like nerfable cards, but it's in a decent spot right now. Raren's Big Beast Hunter. Start off with that maybe. Tin says just cook some Control Hunter. I should actually. Lucent hope Sonya gets nerfed soon just because I got her gold with extra copy. I feel you there. I've had some gold legendaries that I've always hoped they get nerfed. But I think, so I don't think Sonya will ever get nerfed, but I think Sonya is such a safe craft. I think if you are even like the slightest bit interested in Rogue, craft Sonya. Because Sonya will be in standard for another year and a half or so, and it'll be in like every Rogue deck going forward. It's such a strong card. Bruss says you got to play Hydra Hunter. Is there like, would you play that in standard and wild? Let's see. Floppy Hydra. So you guys, like, I'm gonna, you guys have to help me out this week because I do not play Hunter, obviously, and I don't. There's probably lots of cards I'm gonna forget. So you guys are gonna have to help me out with the deck building this week. Also, Metavet's got a deck for me. I'll post it after this. And hey, Kronks, I've seen some good Egg Hunter recently. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any decks on hand, go ahead, throw them my way. Let's see if we can put together a Hydra deck. So is there ways to cheat out Hydra from your deck? You probably want this, right? You want it to have Rush? And then I'm guessing draw some way to draw, like add a way to get a beast. Bird watching? Man, I feel like I'm so out of my element here. Normally I build decks, I know like exactly what to put in. I am so out of my element here with Hunter. Do I put this in and just not put any other beasts in? Someone want to help me out? Someone have here? Let me back out of this for now. I want to paste some of your guys' decks. Menevat. Let's see if this deck works. Also, Menevat, you had a card in my custom Hearthstone video today. I'm not sure if you saw or not. I forget what the card was. Let me check. But I remember when I was doing like the name tags, I remember seeing your name. Let me see. Menevat, you had the second card? Yeah. Oh, the rogue weapon. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, the rogue weapon. I really like the idea of, you know, you equipping a weapon and it changing based on the weapon that came before it. Really, really cool idea there. Menevat, I haven't seen it yet, but I have a plan to go before sleep. Oh, okay, so yeah, a little spoiler, but yeah, you have a card in my most recent video. Also, all right, this is Menevat's deck. Was this a standard deck or a wild deck? Did I click wild, convert to... Okay. This is very much not a standard deck. Almost every single card. That's funny. How do I not have this card? It's only a rare. Was this card nerfed at some point? Okay. So what do I replace it with? I feel like this guy's good, right? Especially this is a dragon deck. Another one in? Alright. Minovat Hunter. Crocs. Got a deck as well. Is this Egg Hunter, I'm guessing? Oh, missing a couple. Alright. Missing the Titan and Mukla. Here, is that a second one of these? And then, what else should we add? Gorgonzoramu? Hozik? Sasquatch? Alright. Alright, so this is Crocs. What else do we got here? Hey Pod, hey to you and Cottage. Actually, Cottage is asleep in my bed. She made her way back here. I would downgrade Ziliax back to a 3/2 magnetic with Reborn and just give him poison. Yeah, I think there's so many ways they can go about nerfing Ziliax, but like there's no doubt in my mind it's going to get nerfed. Bro, hold on, I think I have a list. No, I don't mind playing wild decks. Yeah, if you guys got standard or wild decks, there's no problem. I didn't know if I clicked to convert it to a standard deck on accident or not, or a wild deck. Tin says I don't like Modern Hunter. I have not really liked Hunter at all in the last 10 years, so I am on your side. Also, Bruh's got a Hydra Hunter deck. Medevac, can we share more than one deck list? Yeah, of course. If you guys got multiple decks you want to submit, go ahead. So this is Hydra Hunter. Here, let me actually... So I don't have this card. Any suggestions to replace this, bruh? Spinny's got a standard combo Yoremonger Hunter. Nice. Here, let me go back and rename these. Crocs is Egg Hunter. And then Medevat Dragon. Then Svenny's got... Actually, I need to delete some decks here. Let's get rid of this. Goodbye, Raren. Svenny's got Yoremonger combo. Medevat says that's what most of my decks look like when you convert them to standard. How do you spell it? Yoremonger. Which Ziliax? I don't know why it didn't copy. I feel like Ticking Perfect is probably good. Are you summoning lots of stuff? I don't know. I'll go with that for now. Bro, I added that card because I couldn't think of any 2 cards I wanted to add. Freestyle it. All right. So this is all about Hydra and buffing and getting that up. Anything else that like draws? Actually, oh, let me do that magnetic. Like that magnetic guy. There. Do that. Svenny. Oh, this has 2 extra cards? Oh, so this deck bugged out too. I don't know what is happening, but this is like the 3rd or 4th time now you guys have sent me deck lists, and there's somehow 4 copies of a card in it. And I don't know. I've tried queuing up with them, and they just won't let you, but it's funny nonetheless. All right, so that one's good. Hey Vic, just hit Legend again 2 days ago. First time to get it back-to-back. Zermi Priest is such a good counter to the meta. Nice, man. Congrats. I have to say, you know, up until I streamed, I would usually hit legend once every like 6 months, just because more often than not, I don't care to put in like the effort to get legend, because especially I play slower decks. Sometimes depending on the deck and the meta, it could be a grind going like from that diamond 5 to legend climb. But when I started streaming, I hit legend, I think February or March. And then for the first time ever, actually, I hit legend multiple months in a row. So been playing 10 years, and then up until streaming and with you guys, yeah, I did not hit legend multiple months in a row. So I feel you there. So congrats. Also, Menevat, add Bunny Stomper to this. Timberwolf, nice. I don't have the Undertaker. How important is that? Bunny Stomper. Do you just not have Bunny Stomper? Does that work? Oh, what is this? Death Rattles, it looks like, or something? Sure. Svenny, actually, could this bug appear because they're working on a card that will let you put 4 copies into your deck? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I could see that as like a pre-expansion legendary, maybe. Like, say like Renathal, right? Like, say Renathal. Renathal was a pre-expansion legendary that like was huge in terms of like game warping effect, right? Imagine they did a card like Prince Renathal where it said you can add 4 copies of 1 card in your deck. That would be cool. Do you guys think that'd be overpowered? So you could add, you could add up to 4 copies of a card, but only for 1 card. So basically pick 1 card in your deck. You can add 2 extra copies. That's a cool idea. Hey, Zanny, how's it going? Only Wild Hunter today? Nope, standard Wild. Actually, like without even realizing it, I'm alternating here. Got Wild Standard, Wild Standard, Wild. Menevat, it was Infinite Cow combo. All right. Menevat Cow combo. It wouldn't be overpowered, I presume. I don't know. I feel like there's probably would be some overpowered cards you could pick. All right, I gotta delete some more cards here. Or some more decks, I mean. Excavate Warlock, who cares? That's Lamplighter Rogue, I think. Burger Rogue? I do not remember what Burger Rogue is. Oh, I got an Amalgam Hunter deck down here. I think someone sent me this deck before, too. We'll add this deck to the mix. All right, Zenny's got a deck. Shock, if you can get Death Rattles with Hunter, Adaptive Amalgam Shenanigans would be cool. Yeah, that was the deck I actually just moved. It was an Adaptive Amalgam deck that someone sent me at one point. It was fun. So what is this deck? Zenny, this is Jungle Jammer Hunter. That's the weapon, right? Like, yeah. Cool. The goal is to play spells with the weapon equipped. You get the weapon to 8 mana because Thunderbringer's is the only 8 mana beast. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Svenny, I wish you could play Standard Spell Hunter from 2018. It was the first deck I played and liked it a lot. I used to hate... You're talking like Quest Hunter? I hated that deck when people played it. Tin, 4 copies of 1 card or 2 copies of a legendary. That would be interesting too. If there's some way to put 2 copies of a legendary, just 1 legendary in your deck. I could see them doing that at some point. I could see them either doing the... You know, maybe not 4. Maybe 4 is too much. But what if they added a card that said you could put 3 copies of a card in your deck? Just 1 card. I could see that eventually. They'll wait for like the population of the game to dwindle some more, and then they'll just like give us that card to bring things back. Like Renathal. Like I feel like Renathal was such a huge card that brought people back to the game, and something like that could have a similar effect. Bruh, 4 copies of Ancient Totem because you mocked my warrior deck. I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't forgive myself for that. You can swap Ziliax for Mukla, by the way. I didn't want to craft Mukla. I don't have Mukla either. Assuming it's the new one. Isn't there multiple? How do you spell it? Yeah, I'm assuming you meant that Muckler, which I don't have either. All right, well, we got a few decks here. So let's get things going. So I guess we'll just alternate between decks, which is kind of nice because they alternate standard and wild. So let's start off with wild. You got Menovat's Dragon Hunter. Oh, what are all these icons there? Something broke with the deck tracker. Hey Alex, Muckler was the legendary I got for hitting legend. Nice. I think the legendary I got for hitting legend the first time was Cho. Lore Walker Cho. So you win some, you lose some. Alright, Mage. This is wild. This is probably quest of some sort, I assume. Muckler's one of those legendaries that I wish I had, but I have more important stuff to craft. Yeah, I feel you there. There's a bunch of legendaries like that if I was to open them in a pack, like, great. But I have no interest in crafting them. No Dormoose in this deck? This card's so good. I remember in the Twist season that launched with Caverns in Time, this card was just broken. Oh, it was the Commons Only Twist. The Commons Only Twist that launched with Caverns in Time, or it was, I think it was the one after Caverns of Time. Yeah, this card just carried. I feel like this game's not looking good for us. Okay, triple emissary? Yeah, the Pauper Twist. The Pauper Twist was fun for a couple days until everyone was just playing dragons. Which is kind of a recurring theme with Twist, that it's the first few days when people are like figuring it out, it's always fun. But then after, like by the end of the first week, it's been solved, and it's two-part. One, people just drop off it and they don't care anymore, so the population declines. And then the format kind of gets solved. So there's barely anyone playing it, and the people who are playing it are all playing the same decks. That's kind of the problem with Twist, unfortunately. That's why I've said before, I think Twist should be on a weekly rotation, like Tavern Brawl. I think a month is just too long for some of the things they do. Senny, I don't know if the 3 copies thing might happen because it'll change the whole extra thing in the collection. So what they could do is, instead of, you actually owning a 3rd copy of the card, they could just give you the 3rd copy for free. I'm assuming that's how it would work. Because that would actually be so scumbag of Blizzard. Can you imagine if they introduced this new mechanic that said, oh, hey, you could put a 3rd copy of a card in your deck, but then they're like, you need to craft a 3rd copy, though. That would be, like, there'd be so much backlash from that. Also, look at this full hand for these emissaries. Tin, that wouldn't make much of a buzz if it allowed 4 copies of a singular card. They do it for every card, then nerf it to 1 card. That's the Blizzard way. It's probably like... It's gotta be Ice Block, right? Just do another one? Just do another one? Alright, we could win this, right? If we just flood the board with stats and he doesn't have like a bunch of blizzards, maybe? Axel, Cho is my first legendary. Nice. It's too bad because Cho is never good. Like at least like Nat Pagal. Nat Pagal is a terrible legendary, but at one point early in the game, Nat Pagal was meta. Nat Pagal was actually played. And they I don't know if everyone's aware of this. Like if you didn't play in the first couple of years of Hearthstone, you're probably not even aware of this. But Nat Pagal actually got nerfed in the early years of Hearthstone because originally Nat Pagal was always a 2-mana 0/4, but he had the effect of instead of at the beginning of your next turn you had a 50% chance to draw, it was at the end of your turn you had a 50% chance to draw. So when you played Nat Pagal, you were guaranteed at least 1 chance to draw. And the difference between at the end of your turn versus the start of your turn is huge because Nat Pagal was ran in like every deck, and then they nerfed it to the start of your next turn, and no one ever played it again, and it became terrible. Copy the left and rightmost cards in your hand. If I can get Kazaku-san on an end, that'd be cool. Just put big stats on the board. This isn't big stats. Actually, I'll do this. More big stats, and I want Kazaku-san on the left if possible. Bro, it's amazing how reliable Tourist OTK Druid is. Yeah, I think that deck will get some kind of nerf. Whether it is Concierge or something in like the spell damage package, I don't know. But I think that deck will get something nerfed. I don't think Seabreeze Chalice should get nerfed, as I said earlier, because Mage isn't abusing it, right? It's Druid who's abusing it. So instead of nerfing like the payoff, nerf the enablers. That's how I view it. All right, guys, how many freezes does he have? That's the question. Metavat says Rend is essential for this deck. I think this is a craftable card too, right? Zenny, I think they could write it as additional copy, so there could be 3 of a common, rare, epic, and 2 for legendary. Okay, that's a good way to do it. So instead of doing a card that lets you do like a 3rd copy and then another one for legendary, yeah, they could word it that way. All right, how many freezes do they have? Axel, they should make it 60 cards, 40 copies. Yeah, they could add like a minion called Magic the Gatherer or something. 60 card decks with 4 copies. Or no, they can name him like Gatherer of Magic. And then it says your deck can have 60 cards, 4 copies. All right, how do I maximize this? So I want to deal 11 damage. Okay. What a fun and interactive game, guys. Menavat, I'm using Cho and Burgle Rogue to get spells from the enemy class. That's so funny. Is Cho in standard right now, actually? I don't even know. What a fun and interactive game. How many spells? Oh, it's done. Wow. Fun game. Man, I had such a crazy hand and start, too. I wasn't even paying attention. How many of those freezes did he discover? He must have discovered a bunch of those freezes, because he was at 7 out of 8 cards already. Oh, well. Zenny, if they nerf Concierge to not less than 0, it'll probably kill my Jungle Jammer deck. I think that's the most logical nerf to Concierge, in my opinion. Like, I think nerfing Concierge to 4 mana, I don't know. I don't think that's a good enough nerf, and it's just a lazy nerf, right? But if it was up to me, yeah, I would change Concierge so the cards can't cost 0. Let's keep this whole hand. And it's funny because there's so many cards that are problematic because they can reduce cards to 0. You know, there's so many cards, if they just changed it to not less than 0, it would be totally fine. And it's insane to me that Blizzard hasn't learned that lesson by now. Like, the fact that Concierge was even made in its current form, it's like, what are they doing over there, man? This isn't Quest Mage. Tin, I'm still glad Gold Painter doesn't say at the end of your turn you have a 100% chance to draw a card. That would be funny. Axel says Coast Wizard. Oh, that's a good one too. Also, Spinny, Tidepool Pupil is very strong, but it's a very important card to a lot of weak decks because people play it for fun. So I hope they don't nerf it. I don't know. I think, sure. I think Tidepool Pupil it needs a very, very, very small nerf. Like I said, I think just change Tidepool Pupil to where it discovers any card played that, or sorry, any spell played that game instead of the 3 that activated it. So in a lot of circumstances, it would effectively be the exact same card, but you know, it wouldn't be as consistent. I think that's a fair change.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Kronks, I can imagine them nerfing the stats sharpshooter style. Sorry, which card are we talking?
The time has come.
And there's the Elemental 2 that needs a nerf. Yeah, Lamplighter. I think Lamplighter will get a nerf. Nothing crazy. I can see it going to 4 mana like Shock Splitter. Because it is very comparable to Shock Splitter. Even when I was rating the Perils of Paradise cards, I said right off the bat that I was getting Shock Splitter vibes from Lamplighter, and I expected it to be a problematic card. And surprise, surprise, it's very, very similar. And I can see it going to 4, like that card.
Don't let them harm the eggs. Don't let them harm the eggs.
Oh, do I really trade the 2/3 poisonous into that? No, guys, Smork. I have to learn, right? Smork. Always go face. Zenny Pupil should be 2 or 3 mana. I can see Pupil as 2 mana. Like I said, it's one of like the strongest 1-drops, I think. It is so strong. I could see it. Yeah, so keep Tidepool Pupil's text the exact same and change it to 2 mana. I think that's a fair nerf as well. But yeah, I will learn the ways of the Smork, guys. It'll just take me a couple days. All right, so I know we want a Smork, but I feel like I have to do this, right? All right, I'm going to bend the rules a little bit, guys. Blind Eye Sharpshooter. You were talking about Concierge at the time. Which one's Blind Eye Sharpshooter again? Let me take a look. The patch notes come out tomorrow or Wednesday. From my understanding, the patch notes and the patch itself should be out tomorrow. So somewhere around like 12 to 2 Eastern time, usually around there. Sharpshooter. Oh, yeah. The Blind Eye Sharpshooter. Yeah. That was a good card. Bruh, honestly, I don't think that the meta is bad. Druid just barely has a 50% win rate, I think. No, I agree. I think the meta is in a very, very good spot right now. Like, there's only a couple cards. When I was going through the collection at the start of this the stream, there's only a couple cards that really jump out to me of, like, needing some tweaks. Like Ziliax, Hydration Station, Lamplighter maybe? Like, and even those cards aren't that bad. Honestly, if anything, I think Ziliax and Hydration Station need a nerf because they're just, like, they're miserable to play against. You know, it's not necessarily that they're strong. They're just, like, they leave a bad taste in your mouth, right? It's, like, bad player feels. Sure, more damage. Pupil and Snake Oil are absurd 1-drops. Yeah, it's crazy how much power they've packed into 1-drops like the last year. I remember when people would run that vanilla 1 mana 2/2. Yeah, for sure. The vanilla 1 mana 2/2 was unironically ran. And it shows you, yeah, compare that card to the Pupil or Snake Oil Salesman. So strong. All right, more damage. Oh, did I miss lethal there? 7. No, it wasn't lethal. Do that. Sure. AC Jam, speaking of cards, any word on the giveaway you had a few weeks back? Yeah, so I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I haven't forgot about you guys. I've had some stuff going on in life, and it's just been busy. You know, I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but my YouTube uploads have kind of slowed to a crawl recently. I don't even think I uploaded anything on YouTube last week, just because there's been a lot going on in my life right now. Some personal stuff and just trying to buy a house and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about you guys. So I will get in touch with you guys for your information, and I will be sending that stuff out. Don't worry. This card was actually played at 1.2. I remember that I think there was a Druid deck, a Druid combo deck that ran this card. I probably use that for Kazaku-san, right? What does this get? Dwarven Sharpshooter. Is there a combo, or is this just in here for fun? Man, so Mage City over here, guys. Hey Jammies, I have to assume this is wild. Yeah, so I have both standard and wild hunter decks I'm playing, and I'm kind of alternating between them. So this is wild to start off, yeah. Zenny, the meta's cool. I love that I can play aggro and control shaman. Yeah, like I said, I think the meta is in a decent place. I don't think there's any major outliers. And the ones that are outliers are more like player sentiment outliers. This better not be like polymorph or something.
I have no master.
Okay. So it's gotta be ice block, right? Okay. Well, that one made up for the last game. Man, who submitted this deck? Was this Menavat? Menavat. A lot of stats on board with this deck, damn. All right, Crocs, let's try your egg deck. Axel, I'm playing Reno Demon Hunter. Sometimes I snipe Ziliax with Kurtrus. I think I've mentioned it before, but I think Reno Demon Hunter is so underrated. Like, I've got Legend a couple months recently with Reno Demon Hunter, and it's so strong. Like, Demon Hunter has a lot of strong cards in a vacuum. Obviously, Window Shopper is very strong. Kurtrus can just win you a game. Like you said, sniping Ziliax with Kurtrus, or there's so many... What? I've never seen this before. Although I did actually I paid for the subscription on HS Replay because I want to start utilizing their data for some stuff. I'm guessing this is part of the paid subscription because I've never seen this before. Rogue. What is this again? Egg Hunter? I feel like Rogue's going to trigger this, right? Remember to take your time. The cards can wait. You generated it randomly. What did I generate randomly? Sorry. And a house. Yeah, we're trying. It's just a little bit of work to get there. When will we see the stream of you playing Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror? I have thought about doing some kind of stream where I play like a physical game. I think that'd be cool. Got one. Take the coin. Also, Tin says Lamplighter should say deal one more damage for each turn in a row you played an elemental, then reset the count. That'd be a fair compromise, I feel like. This stops bouncing it and makes sense flavor-wise. Maybe buff the base damage up. Actually, I like that change a lot. Yeah, that's a good idea. Also, love that egg decks are called Breakfast Hunter. Axel says Window Shopper's bad now. I think Shopper Demon Hunter still played quite a bit. Am I wrong? Let me look. Meta, Diamonds. Where is it? Oh, maybe it has dropped off. I feel like when I looked at the meta like a week ago, Shopper Demon Hunter was surprisingly still being played, which I was surprised because I think it's not as good. Excuse me. I don't think Shopper is as good as it was, partially because there was multiple demons that were introduced in this expansion to just dilute the pool even more, and they're not great demons to discover. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought the deck was still being played. So how does this deck even work? Is it just cheating out things, or is there some combo I'm not understanding? Play this. Don't want to get the egg or something, right? Hollow Hound and Yoremonger. So the egg. Is there... Oh, okay, yeah, you magnetize these to the Hollow Hound 2. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Because a lot of these decks you guys sent me, I've never played before. Do I just drop the taunt? Leo got a Hunter deck for me. Nice, I'll go ahead and copy it after this game. And Bruss says you just want to nerf Ziliax and Hydration Station to oppress warriors. Hey, I'm a warrior main. I'm on your side, man. Jammies, I was like, it's too cohesive to be arena, but they're older cards than I recognize. Yeah, I don't. I like flipping back and forth between wild and standard. Well, that triggers Rat Trap. Leo can't send Renathal decks. That was the problem. I know some deck codes, they get really, really long. If you have like Renathal, ETC, Ziliax, like the deck codes get really long. So maybe there's a message limit on YouTube and the deck code's just too long. I'm guessing that's what you mean. Another Misha? I don't got much else to do. Also, Menevat, the Okark was randomly generated. I don't have him. Which one's Okark again? Oh, Master Okark. Oh, okay. Because like I said, Master Okark was running some decks years ago. I think there was a Druid deck that utilized Master Okark to tutor out like a combo. So I don't know. I thought maybe there's something I was missing there. And Menevat says you can afford a new house and a deck tracker subscription. Yeah, so for anyone unfamiliar, if you've ever gone to HS Replay before, normally you go to, like all this deck data and stuff. Normally, because a lot of people quote data from HS Replay all the time. And a lot of people don't realize that by default, you can only see data up to gold. So you can't see any data from Platinum or Diamond or Legend with the free subscription. But I wanted to start utilizing some of this data for some of my videos. Like I want to be able to quote like win rates and stuff like that. And I do use like the Donkey Hearthstone site for anyone who knows. This is really good for like for deck lists and win rates and stuff like that. But HS Replay is really nice for like specific cards. Like you can look up specific cards and see like their win rates, how often they're used. There's just a lot of information on here. And like I said, you can only really dig in the surface with the free version. So it's like $5 a month or something. I paid for the subscription today, actually. I didn't know it gave you like that mulligan information though. That's kind of cool. I gotta get rid of this stupid taunt. Trading feels bad, guys. Another Rat Trap. Oh, actually, what's he got? He's got an Elemental. Oh, he's got no Lamplighter. Actually, he's got no Lamplighter, no bounces. He's got an Elemental from the past and a Firefly, like the 1/2 Elemental. Zenny, I use HS Guru. I don't know how reliable it is in relation to HS Replay. Which one's the Donkey site's HS Guru. Yeah, I think they're both good. I think this site is better for like deck lists and win rates, and it's just a very clean, simple website. But I think HS Replay is better if you want more in-depth details. Like if you want details on like specific cards and stuff like that. So yeah, both sites are good. They have different uses, I guess. 10 deck tracker in year 5. Deck tracker in 5 year. You hover over a card. Deck trackers in 5 years. You hover over a card. Our AI determined you should play this card now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the deck tracker eventually tells you which cards you should play. I mostly use HS Replay when it comes up with a stupid deck just to see if anyone else is playing anything similar. I keep wanting to switch from HS Replay though. I've talked about it multiple times now, but what's it called? Firestone. Firestone is the other big deck tracker for Hearthstone, and it has some really cool features that I wish this deck tracker had. Like, for example, if you're playing like a Thief Rogue deck, right? It'll keep track of all the spells you cast from other classes, so you know what your tests will do. Like, as it is now, there's so many times I want to play tests, and I have no idea what it's going to do. But if I had Firestone to keep track of it... What did I play last turn? I bet you Firestone would keep track of what I played last turn. Did I play 2 Huffers? I think I did. I hope so. Yeah, no Rat Trap, though. I don't think I care about this spell damage, right? Or do I just go face? Do I just smork it up, guys? He's got a 1/2 elemental and 2 cards. I gotta smork. I gotta learn to be a hunter, guys. I gotta channel my inner smork. I gotta break the value habit. Axel says Fizzle Snapshot too. Yeah, like I said, there's so many cool things that I've seen that Firestone does. I gotta give it a shot. Deck trackers use so much CPU though. Really? Maybe it depends. Because right now, obviously, like I'm streaming, which uses, you know, CPU power. I'm playing. I got the deck tracker going, and everything seems okay. Zenny, I have to use Firestone because deck tracker crashes my game sometimes. That's too bad. Firestone's great in the sense too. You can check what spells are in Pupil, for example. Yeah, see, so many little things that I cannot believe that HS Replay doesn't keep track of those things. Also, Tind, oh yeah, I saw your message. You usually use HS Replay to look up stupid decks. Oh, he's got a Shadow Step. No Lamplighter, though. What do I have here? 2/4. Oh, I didn't realize he had an attack. He saw something to attack with. King Plush would be nice here. What's he have in hand? A pirate and 2 cards? Man, I just do not want to get Hollow Hound, eh? What's he got on board? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has a Lamplighter, I'm dead. Just take this. Yeah, I basically hope I'm not dead here. Get Hollow Hound off this or something. Also, man, this has I don't think it matters, but it has 4 spell damage. So you got Lamplighter. Alright, either he's BMing me or he doesn't have Lamplighter. Prox, if you can't pull Hollow Hound, not good. You have so many tutors. Yeah, I feel like I've had so many. I've played both bird watching. What else? I played a tracking. Yeah, I've not had good luck getting Hollow Hound. But no Lamplighter. He's just got a pirate in hand. Oh, poor Rogue. Poor Lamplighter Rogue. Can't draw his Lamplighter. Oh. Oh, I gotta kill him with this. That's so funny. Alright, can I get... How many beasts do I have left? Actually, do I have it? Is it guaranteed to get Hollow Hound? Oh, it is. Okay. Here we go. It wouldn't have mattered. Like, I had lethal anyways, right? But that's so funny. So much damage. This is a cool combo, though. That's funny. So is the Yodeler just to trigger the egg? Or is there something with Yodeler I'm not... Yeah, it's just to trigger the egg, I guess? Oh, this is what these icons are for now. Like I said, because I just subscribed to the HS replay, I'm getting all these new icons and all these new things I don't recognize. All right, Kronks. Egg deck worked out in the end. Lamplighter didn't draw their Lamplighter. Bruh, let's play your Hydra deck. Going back to WoW. We're basically alternating. We got standard deck, wild deck, standard deck, wild deck. Zenny damage to spare. I had a lot of damage there for sure. Man, so this is our third wild game today. All three have been against mages. All right, so this is the floppy Hydra deck. I'm guessing Hydra's the only card in the... I don't like this mulligan guide. I'm trying to disable this in the settings. It's too busy looking. Like, I don't know. I'm not used to it. It's too many numbers, too many things on the screen. Yeah, I'm guessing Hydra's the only beast in the deck, right? To make tutoring it out easy. And then... What's Play Dead for? Oh, just to trigger, put more in your deck? I'm guessing? I think I have to take Hydra, right? Man, Sphere of Sapience is such a cool card. It's such a simple card, but I've put it into so many random wild decks. Just a solid good card. Also, Spinny, for some reason, when I play wild, I always get the same class many times in a row. 4 priest, 4 rogue. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised this mage isn't running quest, though. Usually it's some kind of quest, right? Actually, I'm going to hold this until Hydra dies. Actually, no, it doesn't draw anything, right? Yeah, okay, good thing... Oh, same with this. Is it the only minion in the deck? Oh, no, there's the parasites. Is this a permanent effect? Like, if I magnetize this to the Hydra, will it keep the rush? Just bees. Hey, Fosco. I always wanted to make this deck. I'm glad you're playing it. Nice. Yeah. It's kind of cool because I haven't really played Hunter, right? Like, the whole point of this stream in this week is to play Hunter more and get it up to level 60. And so, yeah, I don't have a lot of experience playing Hunter. A lot of these, like, combos and archetypes are totally new to me. If this is polymorph, I'm conceding. Okay. Axel, it keeps Blood Boil too. Oh, that's interesting. I miss Blood Boil. That was such a good card when it was in standard. Like, Blood Boil is one of the reasons, like, Blood Death Knight felt so good. So, will this keep your Monger too? Does this keep all enchantments like the Amalgam? Or am I not understanding things here? Also, Fosco, I saw you're at 191 wins. Yeah, so it was a week or two ago, someone noticed that after 10 years of playing, I still wasn't level 60 with Hunter, and, you know, I got called out on that. So this is Hunter week. So I will be dedicating this week to Hunter and getting to level 60. Also, Kronk says nope. It says copy, so maybe not. Okay. So I just use this for, like, a potential lethal or something. All right, so I want this guy to die, right? So that I can get it back and buff it. Like, all these draws... Actually, I guess I could play one of these, right? And draw the Parasite, but probably wait till this dies first. That's okay. Hey, Leo, sorry, connection was gone. Did my deck code work for this time? I think so. I'll double check my deck list after this, but I'm pretty sure I got your deck. Oh, look at the top deck skills, guys. Don't even need to use my draw spells. Is there any point trading here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Dragoon only keeps stats. Okay. But I think you guys said if I magnetize this, it will keep the rush, or it won't keep the rush. I'm confused. Tin following a mulligan guide is basically just playing less of the game, right? You skip the decision-making process. I agree. I don't want the game to tell me what to mulligan, right? I would rather learn the deck and learn the meta and make those decisions myself, but I understand how some people might like that. If only there was some way to give us like lifesteal or something. I'm gonna play this, right? It draws a spell. I got so many things to draw in my hands. Never mind, doesn't draw a spell. All right. Let's get our Hydra beefy. Kronks doesn't keep the keywords. Malcolm has special text for that. Okay. I thought that was the case. I just wasn't sure. I've never really played a floppy Hydra deck before. So what is this mage playing? Like, how am I at 18 already? Has he just got me down this low with the 1-drop, 2-drop, and his hero power? Do I just go face? Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Actually, should I trigger this death rattle? I could... Actually, right. Do this. Do this. Alright, I should have done that earlier. Actually, oh... Okay. I should have done that earlier. Oh, man. Oh, well. Actually, yeah, if I did that earlier, I could have coined, not hero powered, and played that. Oh, well. This is Sif, right? I don't know what this guy's playing. He's got Origami Crane in his deck. It's maybe like a Rito Mage or something? Alright, do this. Get rid of you. Play you. Oh, actually, I just realized Devouring Swarm plus bigger Yoremonger would, like, that would trigger the excess damage, right? This is Sif, right? He's playing Tram Conductor for Fel. Oh, maybe. Don't RG a polymorph on me, please. Also, Fosco, it was the first deck I figured out value trades with and developed a love for the game with. Nice. I'm all about those value trades, man. It's a hard habit for me to break. Good one. So what's in the deck still that I want? This location would be nice. Yoremonger, you can't like stack it, right? If you cast it twice, it won't deal the excess damage twice, right? It doesn't work that way. I'm assuming no. No, okay. I figured as much. Might as well. What? How does this guy have 2 health? What? How did that happen? All right. Oh, origami. Oh, that's so funny that it would permanently... That's funny. I forgot about that. So it swapped it to 1 health, and then it got shuffled and doubled it to 2. That's funny. Oh, Denathrius Mage, 2024, guys. Not enough, though, my friend. But yeah, see, I'm learning these combos. Like I said, I don't play Hunter, right? So all of these decks you guys have sent me, I've never played these combos or these like these archetypes before. So we're learning together, guys. And we're winning together. All right. There's another one. Things are working out well so far. Have I inched up at all? How much XP have I gained? Oh, I think I was halfway at the beginning. We're getting there. Also, doesn't look like your deck worked, Leo. Yeah, let me try. Let me try again. Yeah, your deck code's not working. Maybe if it's too long, try sending it in 2 parts. Maybe that'll work. All right, so next up, Svenny's Yormonger deck. Very fitting, because we kind of just won with that. And then obviously, guys, if I get through all the decks, I'll loop back around. Also, I will be playing Hunter all week. So whatever decks you guys send me, I'll probably end up playing them Wednesday as well. Or if you have more decks, go ahead and send more my way. I am taking deck requests all week. Hunter deck specifically.
Your soul shall be mine. My fang and claw.
Tin says no one sent any Smork deck. Yeah, like I said, we need all different. If someone wants to make like a Reno Hunter deck, make like a Control Hunter deck, we're going to play all the archetypes this week. Oh, it's got warrior cards. Interesting. Oh, I don't like how this reorders my deck list during the mulligans either. I'm gonna have to disable all this stuff after the stream. Oh, this has got Octomasseuse. Oh, I've been wanting to play Octomasseuse. I said from the moment this card was announced that Octomasseuse and then some way of damaging the opponent. Oh, okay. This deck just like did a huge increase in interest. So I'm guessing Octomasseuse plus Yormonger. What else do we got here? Oh, you buff it up with Cup of Muscle. Oh, this is cool. Did you make this deck, Spinny, or did you find this deck online somewhere? I'll do that. Get something else. So this will buff both Hollow Hound and Octomasseuse, which is nice. Leo, Strange, I think I'll try again tomorrow. Or if you want, I think you're in the Discord, right, Leo? You could try posting the deck code there. I know some people have posted their deck codes over there. It's just, it works out easier for them. Repeat the last 1-cost card you played. Oh, probably for more Cup of Muscles. So this will do Undead. This will do Mech. And that'll do Beast. Or could buff the other party animal. But at the very least, this is Undead, this is Mech, right? So those are getting buffed regardless. Yeah. Okay. Actually, Hollowhound plus Yormonger could also win us, right? Hollowhound plus Yormonger, such a cool combo. Spinny, I made this deck myself, and I'm not sure how it works. I don't have the tours. Oh, you haven't played this deck, you just built it. That's cool. I'm not sure how Octomasseuse technically works with Yormonger. I am assuming Octomasseuse and Yormonger will work exactly like you expect it to. I hope, at least, because I'm assuming that's how it'll work. Is there a way to give Octomasseuse Rush? So yeah, probably the only thing I would change with this deck is either to add the location to give a minion rush, or to add the magnetic guy to give a guy rush. Because yeah, if I get Octomasseuse on the board, I just have to hope it like lives to the next turn. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot to put the two mana magnetic. Oh, the bunny. Yeah, the 1-drop bunny. Okay, so maybe after this game, yeah, I'll tweak the deck and add those cards. And then do this. Don't hit the parrot. Ah, you bitch. All right, give me another one. All right, we'll see. Octomasseuse does have a lot of health, right? So I feel like once I drop it, unless he has some kind of hard removal, it might live. Yeah, Menovat and Axel. Yeah, Bunny Stomper's another one. Hey, JRF. Got a secret hunter deck. I hate secrets, so go ahead and send it. Tinned might actually be better without the tourist. I assume they designed the this darn octopus to go face. Just drop both of these. Drop another one of those. Sure. Broom is actually the best, probably. I don't think Broom's in standard anymore, right? Because this is a standard deck. I feel like Broom rotated. I could be wrong. Broom was such a good card. Just like it was a good, just like generally good card. It wasn't like overpowered or anything. I'm gonna play this so it doesn't get buffed. Is this beasts in your hand? Oh, give minions in your hand. Okay. Do this. Holy shit, I got a lot of potential damage in my hand. Oh my god. So where are these at? Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to play the Octomasseuse. And if it lives, cool. But if it doesn't, I can Hollow Hound. Be nice if he played something on this side though. Oh. So this will deal, what, 18 damage? I can't even math, guys. This is 50 something? JRF, do you hate playing secrets or hate playing against secrets? I hate playing against secrets. So yeah, I'll play your secret deck, no problem. I just think secrets are so miserable to play against. All right, there's one hard removal, guys. Let's drop this one. And that's fine. Let's drop this one. Maybe it lives. Actually, we'll do one more buff. Actually, two more buffs. So yeah, can get buffed, whatever. All right. Let's see if this lives. Yeah, see, if there's a way to give this rush, this would probably just be lethal next turn. Hopefully he plays a minion to get full cleave value. And oh yeah, Broom's in wild. Broom is in top 3 most powerful 1-drops. See, I agree. I think Broom is a very, very strong card, but it never felt like overpowered to me. Like, I feel like it definitely rid that line between very strong and too strong very well. Like, it never felt like nerf-worthy or oppressive or anything. That's fine. Is it? Are we gonna do it? I have to say, we are killing it with Hunter today. I feel like every game, we are doing exactly what these decks are meant to do. So kudos to you guys. Look at that. Game 1. Easy. Oh, he's not dead? Oh, it doesn't work. Oh. That's a bummer. Aw, that's too bad. All right, well now we got to win with Hollow Hound. What was the last one card? Probably the muscle? Oh, it was the last drink. Oh well. Zenny, where's the rusher that magnetizes to beasts? Svinny, who sent me this deck, they just forgot to add it to the deck. But yeah, that would be an inclusion here, 100%. Also, that's lame. Hollow Hound can do it still. Yeah, I will still win with Hollow Hound. But that's too bad. I thought that combo would work. That's annoying. Tin says, I was about to craft this deck. Well, good thing you didn't. Like, obviously the combo still works with Hollow Hound, but that's too bad about the Octomasseuse. Also, JRF, what rank are you? I'm ranked Silver 3 right now. Although, yeah, the ladder just reset a few days ago, and I haven't played since the ladder reset. So, yeah, we're climbing together here. Also, it's a little annoying because I want these things to wake up before I Hollow Hound. I can do this. Yeah. These things will wake up. We'll Hollow Hound. It's not enough to kill him, because he's got some beefy taunts here, but maybe if you play some weak stuff, we'll see. And yeah, Tin, the good thing you waited, for sure. Oh, Reno. I think I play this anyways, and I just save the Yoremonger for another one. Oh, that buff. Perfectly killing this. So good. Birdwatcher. Ranger Gilly? Sure. Actually, funny enough, I talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream, but I just recorded a legendary crafting guide for Perils in Paradise. I did one for Whizbang's Workshop, if anyone saw it previously, and Ranger Gilly was one of the ones. So, for the tourists, I basically lumped them together and said, you know, if you like the class and it interests you, go ahead and craft it. But Ranger Gilly is one I said, unless you love Hunter, I was like, avoid this card. This card is not good. All right, give him a chance to play some more minions. Get Hollow Hound buffed some more. But how are you guys liking the expansion so far? Like I said earlier, I think the meta's in a decent spot, actually. Okay, that makes Yoremonger better. That makes it worse. Play some more weak shit, please. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, Oh, that doesn't... Damn. It's a bit of a bummer. Oh, Tide Pool Pupil would have been nice to get there. I don't think we win this. Yeah, there's no way. It's only got one life. All right. Unfortunately, you know, the Octomasseuse combo did not work out. I was so bummed because the way you read and interpret the cards, that's one annoying thing with Hearthstone is sometimes interactions don't work like you'd expect. Like, I feel like sometimes the like rules or mechanics are a little wishy-washy, because that should have worked. That Octomasseuse combo should have worked. That's too bad. So it was a good idea, Svinny. Unfortunately, it did not work out. This is Metavat's Cow combo deck. Let's see how this one works out. JRF got a signature Gilly. I'm so sorry for you. I think Virus Warrior needs a huge nerf. I think Ziliax will be nerfed tomorrow. Like, I would put money down on that right now. I think both Ziliax and Hydration Station will get nerfs. Also, what are these cards? What year is it? I don't even know what to keep here. I think this is Metavat's deck. If you're still here, Metavat, what's the combo here? I do not even know what to keep here. I'm just gonna toss everything. Zenny, hopefully I can attend Ziliax's funeral tomorrow. So Ziliax, like I said, I will bet all of my money that Ziliax will be nerfed tomorrow, but I think it'll still be played. It'll still be playable. You have a random beast in your hand. I don't want these to be buffed, right? What is the combo here? Something with bovine skeleton? Metavat said this was like a cow combo. I'm assuming bovine skeleton is the cow. Hey! Actually, it's probably the only beast, right? Oh, it's not. I just got lucky. He says 2016 called and asked for the deck back. What is going on? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to wait and have that trigger on this, I think. The combo is to keep summoning bovine skeletons as much as possible. Do I just rip it now? I feel like he's not going to kill it twice, right? And I've got bait and switch. Cow is chill, though. I like it. The combo... Oh, yeah. Whoa. The perfect counter. Galakron Shaman. Oh, I've got a fellow memer over here. Okay. At least I can Dire Frenzy that. So, Dire Frenzy and just chill, because I want... Doesn't really matter. Actually, it's silenced now, right? I'll just chill. Tinned, I'm playing a Burn Warlock with the Tourist and no Death Rattles except for the Death Knight 2-drop, which I don't want to play with the Tourist. That Death Knight 2-drop is such a good card. That card is going to be played in every single Death Knight deck until it rotates. So good. Fosco, not the Starfish. Yeah. Although I think this card should just like permanently be in Standard. I talked... This guy's running all the disruption. Move the top. Okay. Deck's mostly minions, right? Let's do... Do I just like YOLO and just rip it? Whatever, guys. YOLO. Okay. Interesting combo there. Alright, face is the place, guys. We are a hunter after all. Also, 10 basically just use the burn cards from Death Knight with the Warlock early game and Hero Power going face. Also, Starfish, yeah, need it for Unkilliax. Yeah, I talked about it last week, but I feel like any tech card like this should just be permanently in core. I feel like any silence, you know, weapon tech, location tech, steam cleaner, like, you know, people, it's funny because people will say that those cards shouldn't permanently be in Standard, but then in the same breath, people will say that those cards suck and they make your deck worse. It's like, okay, if they suck, then who cares if they're always in Standard, right? I just think we should have options. I think even if they're subpar options, there should always be options, I think. What is this? Deal 4 to you. If I do this. Smart guys, right? Base is the place. Timberwolf plus Bunny Stomper, Bovine Skeleton's a cool combo. Oh yeah, you could just like infinitely trade, right? That is cool. Maybe I could pull that off this game. I got actually I got 2 pieces, right? I just need a Bovine Skeleton. All right, we'll see if we can pull it off, guys. It even kills the Unkilliax, yeah. 10, the 2-mana deal 3 and spend 3 corpses to return to your hand is insane. That card is really good. I actually was very surprised with that card, Corpsicle. I remember leading up to the Perils in Paradise launch, I played a couple arena runs when the cards went live there. And I drafted Corpsicle in a couple decks, and I was really surprised how good it was. Oh, Butanus is the GOAT, guys. Oh, our things have rush still. It's just Beast, though, right? Yeah. 3-1, 3-1. Actually, I should have traded this first. I don't think it matters, but... Actually, no, I would have buffed this a little more. Yeah, oh well. Alright, can I hit something juicy? That's not bad. So... You go there. You go face. Tended often deals 15 damage. I just have upgraded All right, it's blocking off the message. I just have upgraded hunter power now. Yeah, like I said, Corpsicle is very good. I feel like going into, like when the card was first revealed, I thought it was a little underwhelming, but actually seeing it in practice, I think it's a good card. I'm a little low on life here, right? So I feel like I do need to make some trades, maybe. There's no lethal here, right? He's at 25. I need 13 damage. Actually, is there lethal here? Whatever. I'm not even gonna count, guys. Just play cards. Just play cards. Hunters don't count. Hunters just attack face. Yep. See? Easy. GG. Counting's for blockers. All right, I want to play one more with that deck, just because I didn't really get to play the bovine skeleton. Steve, you can win games in Arena easily with a few copies of Corpsicle. It's really good. Yeah, look, and especially in Arena, right? Like, chip damage is so good in Arena. So being able to shoot someone every turn, or even every other turn for 3 damage, it adds up for sure. Bosco says no lethal. I got lethal. Yeah, hunters don't count. Hunters just play green cards and attack. That's the secret, guys. That's what I'm going to learn this week. The secret to getting level 60 hunter is just not counting, just going face. Bovine, bait and switch. Camouflage. Sure, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Bunny Stomper's okay too. No cow, no problem. Smork just gets there. Yeah. Don't need the cow. I just need Smork, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, can I do it right now? I want to turn off. I don't like this this mulligan shenanigans over here. Where would this be? Oh, enable mulligan guide. Turn that off. Perfect. Who was it? I think it was Tind who said, yeah, eventually the deck trackers are just going to tell you what cards to play. It'll tell you exactly what cards to mulligan. It'll tell you what cards to play. I wouldn't be surprised if it got there at some point. You guys have a favorite entrance sound for a card? Actually, that would be a... Oh, that's not a good sign for us. All right. Yeah, I thought that'd be like a funny video to do one day, or like a funny tier list or something, like the entrance lines or some of like the voice lines for cards. Holy Cowboy, though. Let me look that one up. I think I know what the card is, but I can't remember the voice line. All right, here, let me... I think the wiki has... like the... Oh, is this it?
Who's ready for a wrangling?
I have not heard that voice line once ever. Apparently, I've never played that card. One thing I've also thought about doing is setting up some like channel reward things so you guys can like play voice lines from the game. I think that'd be cool. I know a classic one I like a lot. I think a lot of people obviously is like Gold Panner, like the when they draw the card. Let me see.
Keep on panning.
The keep on panning. Yeah, that's a good one. What else is there? Also, the flavor on it is Chef's Kiss. Let me look. Yeah, I definitely never heard that Holy Cowboy line before. Get the cow going. Is flavor text listed here? Oh, wait, but isn't he more of a Holy Kodo boy? Tyrion is a legendary. Tyrion is classic because I feel like Tyrion... there's some old legendaries There's some old legendaries that when I hear them, like they remind me of classic Hearthstone so much. Let me see here. So Tyrion.
Put your faith in the light.
Oh, it doesn't have the music that goes with it. You need the music. Actually, can I click both?
Put your faith in the light.
Oh, it's delayed. But yeah, some of these old legendaries, like it just, I get that classic Hearthstone feel so much, like that nostalgia. Tyrion is one for sure. The Highlander card, or Highlander Hunter card, I'm gonna punch you. Oh, what is that card called again? Let's look. It is called Theldurin the Lost? Look. Also, what is my opponent doing? I feel like they took a year and a half to take their turn and they just attacked my cow. Alright guys, we're going for the cow win this game. Oh, Reborn! It's really nice actually. Yeah, Theldrun, however you say it.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Yeah, that's a good one. Bomb Wrangler's play sound. Which one's Bomb Wrangler? I probably know the card, I just forget. Oh yeah. Oh, Bomb Wrangler was such a good card back in the day.
Splody, go get him!
For anyone unfamiliar, because Bomb Wrangler, oops. Bomb Wrangler is a bit, what is going on here? Bomb Wrangler is a bit of an older card. But yeah, it was a warrior 3 mana 2/3, and whenever it took damage, it would summon a boom bot. So you would play it, you know, like in an enrage warrior style deck with like whirlwind effects and stuff like that, and you'd typically get, you know, 2-3 boom bots off it. It was a fun card. I miss this card for sure. I miss Bomb Warrior in general, even though Bomb Warrior actually technically isn't standard, right? Ragnaros as well. Yeah, Ragnaros is another classic one that gives me like that old school Hearthstone nostalgia for sure. All right. This guy's got to be on like the shitter or something, right? This guy's taking like the slowest turns imaginable and he's just doing nothing. Tin says, everyone get in here. Yes, that is another good one. Where do I go here? Grim Patron. Can I hit the button multiple times? Ah, actually, let me do this. Is there a hotkey to duplicate tabs? Nope, that's bookmarks. Oh, I probably can't do this fast enough. Let me see. This guy's taking forever to take his turn, so this is what I have to resort to because this guy's taking so long. What's the hotkey? Chrome next tab shortcut. Control tab? Nope, that's caps lock. Okay, here we go, guys. Does that give anyone else PTSD? What did this guy do? Creation protocol, etc. All right, Smork. Oh, I missed damage. Whatever. Do I need to play? Sure. This will buff whatever it draws. But yeah, Grim Patron PTSD is real, guys. Although I missed that deck. That was some of like the best times in Hearthstone. Good deck, good meta, just like the game was still fun back then. What else we got here? I can hook you up with a Bomb Wrangler deck list once you're finished your Hunter session or Hunter mission. Oh, for sure. I miss Bomb Warrior. I'd be down. I'd be down for a wild Bomb Hunter deck. So you can hook me up. God damn, that guy healed a lot. So... is this lethal? No. This is, what, 6 more damage? No. Oh, it's almost lethal, though. Man, I thought I was going to lose this game, too. This guy just hasn't done, like, jack shit. But yeah, so like you said, Steve, Rag, Tyrion, like what else? Like Sylvanas, some of those classic. That's not fair, guys. That's not fair. I still. Oh, so much stuff spawning. I thought he screwed me over there. That's so funny. All right, we're up to silver in standard and wild. All right, we'll count that. That was a cow win. That was a cow win for sure. All right, Zenny's Jungle Jammer deck. I was looking forward to this one because this, I feel like the hunter decks we've played so far have been very like minion focused, right? This one's more spell focused, so this will be cool. Oh, cockroach. Actually, I forgot to tell you guys, I've been talking about it for a while now, but I finally got a cockroach emote as well as like a little raid can spraying emote. I just haven't uploaded them yet, but I'm going to upload those the next couple days onto Twitch and YouTube. Is Monstrosity, I'm guessing, just here to be cheated out, right? By Thunderbringer. Also, Svenny, I'm not familiar with English voice lines, but there's one in Russia that says, this is not Boo, this is Kodo?
Job's done.
What's the card name? Oh, I'm not sure which card says it. I'm not sure. There is some card that it says like moo, like there's something to do with moo when you play it. Is that what you're talking about, maybe? Although I hate him, the Primus has some great voice lines. The Primus is like an S tier card, like all around. I feel like the animations and the graphics of the Primus, like the power, the voice lines, as you said, I'm gonna miss Primus when it rotates. Like I'm gonna miss all the Titans, but Primus is one of the big ones I'm gonna miss for sure. Concierge. When did that get buffed to a 2-3? Or a 3-2, I mean. Wasn't that a 2-2? Am I, like, losing my mind? I swear I thought this was a 2-2. Oh, yeah, my blade be thirsty. That is, Frothing Berserker, right? Let's look it up. Nice Grim Patron tabs. Yeah, Frothing Berserker is,
The blade be thirsty.
that one is etched in my brain as well from all the Grim Patron days. Steve says the legendary blacksmith that reduces the cost of your hand by 1 at the end of turn is my favorite. You talking like Emperor Thorson? Let me see. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean Emperor Thorson.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
That's a good one too. Especially because like this card, even though it didn't come out in Classic, it came out very, very close to the game's release. So yeah, that is a classic Hearthstone sound for sure. Is there anything specific I want to buff with this? Probably like Ziliax, right? Beach Whale. Is there any way to tutor out? Oh, I got Instrument Tech. Do I just bide my time? Next turn, coin out Gilly or something? Who sent me this deck again? I forget the... Actually, let me see. Can I put the name of the deck? Yeah. Zenny. All right. Zenny. So what'd you say here? Chalice is a good hit. Usually I low roll and get health drink. Yeah, use it to upgrade the Jungle Jammer. Okay. Yeah, we got, we'll highlight you guys now. Oh, perfect. We'll see what happens with the first one here. Do I coin out Smork guys, right? Do I coin out the second one or just wait for like Concierge? Concierge plus drinks? Yeah, I think I'll wait. Especially if I leave this on the board, it makes Ziliax a little more cheap. And I'm not like dead. I don't think so. Also, Fosco, I've been to Legend 3 or 4 times, all were with aggro and Secret Hunter. Wow. I've got Legend. So I will be honest, I don't think I've ever hit Legend with an aggro deck. I've only ever hit Legend with, you know, like control decks, combo decks, because I don't really play aggro decks. Yeah, I truly don't think I've ever hit Legend with an aggro deck. Whoever's in charge of Death Knight definitely took their time with the cards and animations. Yeah, they for sure. You can definitely tell it's like a newer class. Like a lot of the animations and effects and stuff like that, they did a really, really good job on. So I need to cast 6 spells, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
Ready to check in?
So do this. Do this. Although I might just be dead, right? Do this. Get mixologist. Maybe get some. Oh, get some armor, please. Shit. Armor. Yes, yes, yes. So then Thunderbringer cheats out Monstrosity and Beached Whale, right? Man, I wish more of or those buffs hit Ziliax. Or Thunderbringer himself. Oh yeah, Thunderbringer is an elemental beast. Oh, both can hit it, right? So I'll either get Beached Whale and Monstrosity or Thunderbringer and one of the others. Okay. Also, what is this guy playing? Some kind of triple frost deck? Also, Steve, Shaman's Titan isn't too strong, but it is S tier designed visually. The card is really good. I don't know if you saw my Titans tier list or not, but I think I rated Golganeth an A? Let me look. Am I dead here? I hope not. Tier lists. Titans. Let me look. I don't know why these pictures are always so blurry. But yeah, I rated Golganeth an A. Basically, my logic was that Golganeth is very, very strong, but it's not just going to win you the game by itself. You know, these 5 cards in S tier, they can just win you the game in a vacuum. But Golganeth, it can help you stabilize, and it can get you a little bit closer to winning the game, but it's not going to close it out by itself. But it is a very, very strong card, no doubt. Hey, I can banana this. No elusive. That's nice. And then Smork, right? No reason to trade. Also, Fosco, that's the hard part. Once you get to rank 1, 1 or 2 stars, you just want to go yo-yo back and forth. I think Fast Hunters put me in a spot to win multiple games in a row. Yeah, that's why I talked about it a bit earlier, but before I started streaming... What, Corpsicle? Before I started... Oh, am I going to lose? Before I started streaming, I would get Legend once every, like, 6 months. And it was mainly because I play slower decks, as I mentioned, and sometimes the climb from Diamond 5 to Legend with a slower deck is so slow and miserable, and I just don't care to put in the effort. So most months I would just get to Diamond 5 and then I would just like play for fun. So I would play like, I like playing different meme decks and janky decks and stuff like that. But every so often I would have the drive to get Legend. But yeah, I go long lengths without getting it before streaming at least. Armor, please. Armor, armor, armor. Okay. So buff you up some more. Do that. All right. We're hanging on there. Like I said, so far, like literally every deck you guys have sent me, I feel like it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. We've had like no whiffs today. Also, Zenny, you can also get Mantle Shaper. Which one's that? Oh, okay. That's not the worst hit. Which is sort of a low roll. Also, Fosco, yeah, so hard for control. That's why fast games are better in the spot for ladder. Yeah, like, I get it, right? A lot of people, they play fast decks because they are easy to climb, 100%. I feel like there's been times I've climbed to Legend with slow decks, and it 100% takes me like 3 times longer, you know? Oh, we're still fine, right? And I won't lie, there's been times where the climb to Legend has been really, really slow, and I've been tempted to switch to an aggro deck, and I just don't got it in me, though. Also, those Mixologist potions won us that game. Literally, I got the armor option both times. I would have lost if it wasn't for that. That's funny. All right, so unless anyone else has some decks to send in, actually, here's what I'll do. I'll run a quick ad on Twitch just so anyone new coming in doesn't get any ads, and I'll just go over the decks really quick. And in the meantime, if anyone else has any decks they want to send in, go ahead, send them now. Once again, I'm focusing on Hunter decks. Standard, Wild, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll run a quick ad. I'll be back in a minute and a half. Feel free to send me your decks, and I'm just kind of going to go over them quick in the meantime. So see you guys in about a minute. Yeah, I'm going to play this Amalgam Hunter deck again. This is the one based all around Adaptive Amalgam, buffing it up and, you know, replaying it. I want to play this Dragon deck again. This, although I will say there's some very questionable inclusions in this deck, but I'm going to leave it as is. I would like to play this Egg deck again just because I didn't have great luck with getting Hollow Hound off it. The Hydra deck, I feel like I need to understand this deck a little more. Svenny, I am going to delete your deck only because the Octomasseuse combo unfortunately does not work, so we will have to find a replacement for that. Cow combo, that was cool. Svenny, I would send you a Mechathune Hunter, but you don't own it. Yeah, so I've talked about this previously. I don't know how I never crafted this card. I don't know how I either, one, never crafted this card or never opened this card. Because for anyone who knows me, I love shit like this. I love, you know, like win the game conditions. I love janky combos. Like this card is right up my alley. And so many classes can play this card. You know, Raren did a video, I think earlier this year, where he won with Mechathune with every single class. So obviously some classes that's harder and easier than others, but it's doable with every class. And yeah, I don't know. I will craft this card at some point, and I'll definitely dedicate some streams to it. But like I said, I don't know how I never crafted it or never opened it. Yeah, it's weird because it seems like the perfect card for me. Also, Tin, the difference between Diamond 5 and Legend is people in Diamond 5 have other stuff going on in their life that month. Yeah, honestly, I'm very much of the belief that like if you can hit Diamond 5, you can hit Legend. It's not that huge of a difference. It's the time dedication. Because like I said, depending on the kind of deck you're playing, the climb from Diamond 5 to Legend can be brutal. But if you can get to Diamond 5, you can get to Legend, 100%. Also, Fosco, honestly was wondering about the win cons in this deck, but I guess it's just a badass mid-range. Can I add you on Hearthstone? Yeah. Here, I'll add you. I do streams periodically where I play with viewers. I don't know why it's showing my Battlegrounds rank. But yeah, I do streams periodically where I play with viewers. I haven't done one in a while, though. So maybe like next week or the week after, I'll have to do one. Also, sent me... Is this a message or is this like a deck code? Hey, Zarfang, how's it going? Oh, do I have to back out of this? Oh, okay, there. No one's ever sent me a deck code before, so I don't know how that worked. Also, I think I see... oh, Fosco, want to send you... Oh, it's a Reno Hunter. Am I missing anything? Agrimar. You got any suggestions for a replacement? Also, Svinny, Diamond 5, and Legend are very different because of streaks. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Is the climb very much slows down after Diamond 5 because you don't get the win, like the win streak bonuses anymore. And like I said, it's just really, what you get from going from Diamond 5 to Legend is what, an extra epic card, I think? Like, let's look. I believe it's an extra epic. Oh, it's one more pack. So yeah, most months, I do not care to put in the effort to make this climb for one more pack. Like, my sanity and my time is worth more than one pack. But it depends. Sometimes the meta will be really enjoyable, or sometimes I'll be playing a deck and I will just hit Legend without even trying. You know, a few months ago, I played Reno Demon Hunter, and literally in the span of one stream, 3 hours, I climbed from Diamond 5 to Legend. So sometimes I just hit it without even trying, but I'm very much not the type of person to just sit there and like focus on climbing the ladder. Like, if I hit it, I hit it. But yeah. Also, Svenny, I took Diamond 5 with Light Show Mage, but it would be impossible to take Legend with it. I guess that is true. There is some decks that would be tough for sure. Hit Legend yesterday with Cycling Rogue. Nice. Actually, Cycling Rogue is a deck I have never played. So this is Fosco's Reno deck. So I need one more card. I'm not putting the Rye Cleaver in. What do we want? Well, there's a lot of greedy shit in this deck. Elite Tauren Chieftain is fun. Cho'Gall is fun. Let's put a fun card in. You guys want to add... Do you guys want to add Elite Tauren Chieftain, or do you want to add Cho'Gall? So, do you want the chance of an anomaly, or do you want the rock duel? I'll let you guys pick. And hey, Zarfang, how's it going? Band manager would be good with some heal. Steve says Cho. Yeah, so I've said it many, many times, right? But I very much sometimes it's actually funny. I had someone comment on one of my streams the other day, and they were like, "Bro, you only won like 3 games this whole stream," and like meanwhile, like I'm playing like janky decks and stuff, right? So if you're here to see a legend player hit top ranks, like you're in the wrong stream. But if you're here to see some fun decks and some janky decks, you found the right place. Let's do Cho. Also, Tinned, by the time I hit Legend, I'm too burnt out to climb Legend, so I start playing Troll decks or quit for the month. Yeah, I'm the same, right? Most of the time, I hit Diamond 5, and I just kind of cruise from there. I just play fun decks and enjoy myself. But let's go back to Amalgam Hunter. So Amalgam Hunter, I didn't actually play today. I played this last week at one point, I think. Steve, yes, Cho is good stats for the cost and anomalies. That's right. Also, Fosco's here for the memes. I'm glad to hear. If I can't deliver on like pro plays, I can at least deliver on jankiness and funny moments. So birdwatching's really good. I think Bunch of Bananas is too. Camouflage Mount's nice. All right, yeah, this deck was really fun. When I played it last week or whatever, that's a cool card back. I think it's the most recent card back, right? It looks kind of like a treasure map, looks like Perils in Paradise themed. Do this now, right? And then I can Amalgam and Banana next turn. Actually, one thing I'm realizing this deck is missing, I feel like a lot of people are forgetting this card, is the Magnetic Rush guy. Because as it is, unless you get lucky off of Camouflage Mount, there's no way to give it Rush, right? And obviously Rush is so good with this card. I don't think I built this deck. I think someone sent me this deck, but I'm not positive. But yeah, multiple people have forgot that card. I forgot it too, so I don't blame you guys. Svinny, nowadays I'm very lost in card backs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen or not, but whenever I do my top 5 videos on YouTube, I made a scrolling background that has all of the card backs. Let me show you guys. Yeah. So I made this this video that I use as a background for my top 5 videos, and it's all the card backs in the game. I think let me see. I have a folder with all of them. I think it's like 200 of them now. Oh yeah, 270. At least as of a few months ago when I made this. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool seeing all the different card backs. All right, let's get this and hold it. Actually, maybe I should. Oh no, maybe I should have bunched the bananas. Magic, do you prefer standard or wild? So I feel like I will say I prefer standard, but just barely. It's probably like 60-40. Like, I really enjoy wild. I think I just go to standard more often because the meta is usually changing more often over there. But I've been playing 10 years. I never disenchant my cards, so I can pretty much play any wild deck. So I do really enjoy wild, and I have a lot of wild decks, but standard has a slight edge for me. But it's very, very close, as I said. There's no, like, it's not a clear winner, you know? So I hop back and forth. I have some streams standard, some streams wild. All right, can I get, like, Rush or Wind Fury? That's not the worst. Also, Svinny, if they didn't make card back so often, this whole stuff wouldn't become that generic. And actually, now card backs don't have any value. And actually, you are right. There's so many card backs now, they all just like blend together, right? But the first couple years of Hearthstone, there was some card backs for some like special events or some promos and stuff like that. And if someone had one, like, you noticed, right? And I feel like, or say like back in the day, like having like the legend card back was like a big thing. But yeah, nowadays there's probably so many like special card backs that I wouldn't even know, you know? So it is a bit too bad that they've diluted it in that sense. It's bananas. Sure. Although, you know, what was it? A week or two ago, Blizzard made that post where they basically said that they're developing like pets for the board, which if anyone's played like Magic Arena or Legends of Runeterra, both of those games have pets on their board. So I'm not really surprised that they're coming out with that. But I feel like pets could be a new opportunity to do that. Also, what an easy game, geez. Hot's card back has sentimental value. Oh yeah, I have that actually. So I have my card back set to just random because I have so many, right? Like I've said it before, obviously, right? But I've been playing for 10 years now. I think in the entire 10 years I've been playing, there's only 1 month I didn't get a card back. So let me see. Like, I have so many, right? So I just have it on random. What is it? So these are like pre-order card backs. Yeah, these are pre-order card backs. That's a secret one. Dalaran Heist. Boomsday. Let me see. I think there's only 1 or 2 months I've missed. Yeah, there's so many. Oh, man. Okay, I can't even check this. But yeah, I think there's only 1 or 2 I ever missed. But anyways, yeah, I have it on random, which I like the fact that they added the random aspect. Let me see. I think this is one of the rarer card backs. This is from the 2nd season, I believe. So this is from the very first season, but if I'm not mistaken, you can buy this card back in the store or like in the game. So it's not really special anymore. And I believe this is the oldest card back that from like ranked play, or just that isn't possible to get anymore. This is from May 2014, so it's over 10 years old. Yeah, what's your favorite card back? Yeah, the HOTS one is cool because I liked Heroes of the Storm. I still go back to Heroes of the Storm sometimes. I like that card back. In terms of like visuals and stuff, I think the Diablo one's cool. How like the middle kind of fills up and down with blood is cool. What else do we got? This one is all like bugged to shit. What other ones jump out to me? The Ogsaron one's cool. What is that from? April 2016 ranked. That's a cool one. What else we got? I like this one. Like particle effects on this one's nice. January 2018 apparently. The pizza one, pizza one's cool. Iced tea, lemonade one, that one's cool. Yeah, it's some of them like I feel like some of them stand out so much, and some of them just blend in together. You know. What else we got? Anything else jump out? The grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's a cool one. You're the Hydra. That looks pretty cool. Bosco says Hollow Zen is my favorite. Tin says I played HOTS for the card back. Did you enjoy HOTS? Because like me personally, I played League for years. Also here, I gotta add the Rush guy in here. I'm gonna take this card out. This card just kind of sucks. Let me add the Magnetic Rush guy. Yeah, so I played League for multiple years early on in League's lifespan. I played during, I think I played from, like what, does anyone here play League? Like what league, or what, like, what's it called? What season? What season are they currently in League of Legends? Because I played between season 2 and 4, I think. So very early on. I think it was either between season 2 and 4 or 2 and 5, something like that. And I think, isn't League in like season 20 something now? Isn't it way past that, or am I wrong? Do that into that. I'm gonna mulligan for more ways to draw the amalgam back. But yeah, so I played League a lot, and I stopped playing for various reasons. You know, I think one, the community is just so toxic, and it's just not an enjoyable experience. I didn't like how long the games took. You know, for anyone here who's played League, right? This is such a common situation where, you know, 10 minutes into the game, right? You can tell you're going to lose. You can tell you're going to lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you basically lose for like 30 more minutes. So you have to play out this like 40, 50 minute game, and you're just losing the whole time, and it just feels miserable. And I just stopped playing. It wasn't enjoyable. It just felt like a chore. So I stopped playing League, and I might have stopped playing League for HOTS actually, because I grew up playing Blizzard games. I grew up playing StarCraft was a big one, Warcraft, Diablo, and so seeing that Blizzard came out with a MOBA that had all these like characters from games I grew up with, I was so excited. It was like right up my alley, and I still play HOTS sometimes, but it's too bad they abandoned it because there's a lot of cool things they did. Tinned, I saw my friends play League, but I didn't like how they behaved, so I stayed away from MOBAs except Smite. Actually, I never played Smite. I always meant to try Smite out because it's very different, right? Because it's a third-person game. And Smite's still going on, I believe, too. I think they still do updates. It's still pretty big. I don't think I want to play this for another Amalgam, right? Because it'll get me, like, a non-buffed Amalgam. So what do I want to get? Another bunch of bananas? Unironically, this is like probably the best option I could have got. This is kind of the worst one, but I feel like in this situation, it's not bad. Svinny, Hearthstone community is also too toxic for me. Yeah, what I feel like I agree in a way, but there's no way you can compare the Hearthstone community to the League community. It is not even close. Like, because League, mainly because you can like talk to your opponents in League, right? So like you play League and it's like your teammates are trash talking each other, the opponent's trash talking you, everyone's just fighting, everyone's miserable, everyone hates their lives. It's not an enjoyable experience. Steve says these days you can come back pretty reliably in League, but it is disheartening when you lose the early game. All right, yeah, like I said, I haven't played League in a long time. Like, I don't know, 6 to 8 years at this point. So I imagine it has changed, but yeah, at least when I changed, or sorry, at least when I played, yeah, the games were so long and drawn out. So I hope the overall game length has come down, because that was a big problem I had with League 2. Actually, and that was one thing I liked about HOTS over League, is with HOTS, the games were very quick, and with League, the games are very slow and drawn out. So let's do this. Russian. Do this, get another banana. Does anyone know, is there any permanent way to give your amalgam lifesteal? Because this guy's just chipping away at me. I don't think I have any way to gain it back. Unless, I guess you could get lifesteal off the camouflage mount, right? Also, Fosco, I was looking at the card backs. Did you know you can buy any card back for 500 gold? Is it really any? That's actually lame. It makes the season 1 players not distinguishable. Yeah, check for me, because I'm pretty sure you can buy the very first ranked card back, but the one I showed for the green one, I'm pretty sure you can't buy that one. I think you can only buy some of the old card backs, but I could be wrong. You'll have to let me know. So, give me a good keyword. That's not a good keyword. Okay. And then we'll summon him back. I could see Rexar's gift being cut from this deck too, actually. Also, Svenny. One of the reasons I love board games is that the community is extremely kind-hearted and beginner-friendly. Oh yeah, so I feel that way about Magic. I've talked about it before, but I feel like whenever I tell people I play Magic, people always think of like your stereotypical Magic player, right? Like they stink, like whatever, right? And I always tell people, whenever I've gone to like the card stores and played Magic, 99% of the people I play with are exactly like me. They're guys in their like 30s or 40s, like they got kids, they're just normal nerdy dudes. Like I'm sure that I don't doubt that those people do exist. But at least in my experience and like my local scene and stuff, it's just normal guys. And always super welcoming. Like when I was newer to the Magic scene, guys had no problem like giving me cards or explaining things to me, or if I was playing in an event and I made a mistake, like they would explain it to me, you know? So that is nice. I'll do Misha just in case. Protect myself a bit. Although, so speaking of that, actually, speaking of like playing Magic and like making mistakes and stuff like that, I actually have one memory of when I was a newer player and I was playing it in a tournament and I was playing against a like more seasoned player, right? And I found out after the fact that I was playing a card in my deck wrong. And I was playing it in a way that like it was hurting me, right? It wasn't like it benefited my opponent. And my opponent had been playing long enough that they definitely knew what I was doing wrong. Oh, come on. 33% chance. No. No. Well, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was playing in a Magic tournament. I was playing a card wrong. I was making, a mistake, right? My opponent 100% knew I was making that mistake, but they didn't say anything. And I think that is so annoying because I'm very much the type of player, right? Like, if I'm playing in a tournament with someone, especially I know they're newer, like I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna point out a mistake. But some people are just like cutthroat, right? They don't give a shit. They're in it for themselves. They're in it for the money. But I just always have that memory that I found out after the fact that I was making the mistake, and I was so pissed that people didn't point it out to me. And it was just like, for anyone who plays Magic, it was just like FNM. It was just like a normal ass Magic tournament. It wasn't some like big qualifying tournament or something. So I think of that sometimes. I just get annoyed that no one pointed it out to me. Also, Tin, you can only say 6 things in Hearthstone. Yeah, did anyone used to play when there used to be the sorry emote? I miss the sorry emote sometimes. Some of the heroes had some really good sorry lines. Let's try and hit. Actually, do I take this? Because this will give me the weapon, which will get me the amalgam. I'm gonna take this, actually. Also, Svinny, board games are also mostly 30 plus. That's so dirty of him, it's the same as cheating. Oh, for sure. I think if it almost is cheating, right? If you know someone's making a mistake that benefits you, but you don't point it out, I feel like you should be obligated to point it out. I don't know how it works in pro play, because usually there's like judges watching and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know. If anyone plays like pro Magic, if you're making a mistake that benefits your opponent, like do they have to point it out, or do judges point it out, or what happens there? Bosco says Hearthstone community is actually comedians. Tin says hot take, the devs added a threaten button to the game so it's not BM if I use it. Yeah, like I said, I missed the sorry. Like definitely most people use sorry to BM, but hey. It's not all sunshine and lollipops, right? Like I feel like you should be able to like you can mute your opponent, right? So who cares if you can taunt them a bit? It's all in good fun. I think there's a huge difference between taunting your opponent with these pre-made emotes and then like talking shit to them in like team chat and being racist and stuff. Like the two aren't even comparable. So I feel like them removing sorry was so stupid. Just chill. Magic, I've never understood people who play games like League of Legends to be toxic. Their hobby just adds stress to their life. Yeah, I don't know. You and me both, man. I have friends and I've had friends that are so into League and they get like so frustrated and so mad playing it, and I don't get it. I don't understand like taking games that seriously. But I understand a lot of people do. Also, Svenny, cheating is actually a very rare thing in board games. Unlike computer games, the community is really more conscious with these things. I agree. It's obviously, it's different like online, right? Because people can say and do whatever they want online with no repercussions. But definitely, I think physically in person with like board games and card games, people are much nicer and much better. So I'll magnetize the rush. Oh, I wish it was enough to kill it. I feel like I should just attack anyways, right? Might as well. Take advantage of the damage. Or I could have quick shotted it too, I guess, but I think it's okay. Tin says, I never used to sorry to BM. I use sorry when I roped by accident. Now if I rope by accident, I say oops, and that seems like BM. Yeah, there's no winning. Because I will agree. I won't lie. There's sometimes I would use sorry like in a mean way. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're switching decks. First they steal my amalgam, and then they hex it. Alright, the universe is telling me not to play this deck anymore. Alright, so we're just going to loop back around. So we're going back to Menovat's Dragon deck. And once again, I'll be playing Hunter all week. So if you guys, between now and Wednesday stream, if you guys come up with any more Hunter decks, I'll go ahead and add them to the list. But basically the goal this week is to get Hunter to level 60. So I'll be playing Hunter all week. And then I think I'll finish off the week with a Hunter secret tier list. Because by Thursday, I should have mastered Hunter, right? So I should be in a perfect position to tier list all the secrets. But yeah, if you guys come up with any decks between today and Wednesday, also, Wednesday stream, I should have some more dust because of the nerfs, and I'll also disenchant my extras. So I will craft Deathstalker Rexar and any other interesting Hunter cards you guys think are worth it. Also, Magic, I think the fact that board games are in person make it so that social rules still exist. Online, people can say whatever. Yeah, exactly. That, you know, it's like the rule of the internet, right? Is people are generally bigger assholes on the internet versus in person because they can be. Oh, it's not a Reno deck. Oh, but this is the old Reno, right? If he has no duplicates, I can hold it. Maybe it'll count. Magic, do you have a favorite class? Yeah, so Hunter, or not Hunter. Warrior. See, I'm already changing, guys. I'm already changing into a Hunter player. No, Warrior. Warrior is my favorite class by far. And like literally since like day one of Hearthstone. For consistently throughout Hearthstone's history, Warrior's always been my favorite. I would say second and third are probably... Warlock is second. And then third is either like Priest or Rogue. Internet warriors, yeah, exactly. But yeah, a warrior was the first class I got gold in. I like slow value control decks, and warrior is like the epitome of that, right? Warlock has some good control decks from time to time, but generally warrior is like the control class, right? Yeah, I want to keep this alive. Oh, whatever. He'll hero power into it, but... Also, I have to say, I hated this card when it was in Standard. Basically, 2 mana, 6 damage. Yeah, this card I was not a fan when it was in Standard. Bosco Warrior was my main for a long time, and Druid was my second favorite. Druid's grown on me. Druid was kind of just like middle of the pack, but the last few years it's grown on me a bit. Dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, reduce the cost of all dragons in your hand by 4. That's cool. I'll do it. Fosco, now I'd say Hunter first, Warrior second. Wow, that's funny. My favorite is Warrior, my least favorite's Hunter, and your top 2 are Warrior and Hunter. Magic, do you guys like the old Highlander design of no duplicates in your deck currently, or the new ones based on starting deck? I like the newer one. I think the newer one makes more sense. And I do kind of wish... Let's rip this. Sure. I do kind of wish they would retroactively update the old Highlander cards. Because I do... like... back in the day, it wasn't as big of a deal, right? But in modern Hearthstone, there's so much card draw. It is so easy for nearly every class to draw through their deck so quickly that you can make a deck that's not even a Highlander deck, and you can draw so quickly that by the time you need the Highlander payoff, you probably have no duplicates left. So I think with how fast Hearthstone has gotten and how prevalent draw has gotten, I like the new Highlander method more, and I wish they would update the old decks, as I mentioned. Don't duplicate too much stuff. Oh, that's not too bad. 2 cards. Only problem here is I'm at 15. He's got 6 on board. I bet you one of those was like Frostworm's Fury or what's the other? What's the new one? Corpsicle, maybe? Oh. Actually, this wakes up, right? So these will balance each other out. Also, Bosco, I hope they bring back the OG Jaina. So, funny, speaking of that, let me show you guys. I actually just recorded another video today talking about the how they changed card arts. Wait, what? Okay. No, not like this, guys. All right, whatever. So as I was saying though, I just recorded a video because for anyone who hasn't been playing that long, in 2019, Hearthstone actually changed the art of a bunch of cards. Like, let me show you guys. I just recorded a video on this and it'll come out next week maybe. So, but I'll give you guys a sneak peek. So here's Bite, for example. This is how Bite looks now, but up until 2019, so basically the first like 5 years of Hearthstone, literally the first half of the game currently, it looked like this. And basically they changed 8 cards, and the official excuse is that they did it to, you know, like update the art to like current art standards, but it's very obvious they updated the art for one of 2 reasons. One is censorship, because China and other countries, you know, they don't like blood and bones and stuff like that in like imagery. And the other is to take out, yes, Fosco, to take out skin, take out cleavage, any like sexual images. So Bite, obviously, they updated, they got rid of the blood. Then we have Deadly Shot. And see, Deadly Shot's an example of like their excuses bullshit, because this is the new Deadly Shot. That's old Deadly Shot. Like, this looks like Hearthstone art, right? You know, their excuse of making it more like fitting of like current art, I think that's a bullshit excuse, because this looks like Hearthstone art. You know, this one, sure, I could see the argument made for Bite. This looks much more like current Hearthstone art than this one, but these 2 cards, same art style. So that's a stupid excuse. Eviscerate, actually, Eviscerate shows this reason's bullshit too. So Eviscerate, this is new Eviscerate. This is old Eviscerate. You want to know the difference? This little blood splatter right there. That's all they did, was remove the blood. So like, again, this shows that their excuse is bullshit, and this is literally just like censorship. Next up, we have Head Crack, which again, I could see an excuse for this one, because this one looks more like modern Hearthstone art than this one. But again, this is like, I'm assuming this looks too much like a skull or a skeleton or something like that. And that's too bad, because this art looks way better than this one. And then, oh, I'll skip that one. But yeah, who was it? Fosco, you mentioned Jane, and that spurred this. So next up, we have Queen of Pain, which, you know, again, if you don't know about this, if you started playing after 2019, you wouldn't know that Queen of Pain was actually a new card. The old card was Mistress of Pain. But, you know, this is too much skin for Blizzard nowadays, so they changed the art and they changed the whole name of the card. So they got rid of Mistress of Pain, and then they added Queen of Pain. Exact same card, just different name, different art. And then we have Secret Keeper. This is the current art for Secret Keeper. This was the old art for Secret Keeper. Too sexy, guys. Can't have sexy in Hearthstone. So yeah, they changed the art for Secret Keeper. And then we have, so this was a big one. This is probably the biggest one they did. This is Fellstalker, which again, prior to 2019, Fellstalker was not in the game. The old card was Succubus, which again, too sexy, guys. You can't have that in the game. So Succubus was the exact same card, but they changed the art and changed the name. So that was what they did. And then we have Wind Fury Harpy. They changed the art. This is the new one. That's the old one. So once again, too much skin. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't look like Hearthstone art. That's why like their whole excuse is bullshit. And it's literally censorship or sexual content. That's why they did these changes. That's all of them. So the other one, the other one they also changed that some people still talk about. Let me bring it up. Is they changed Jaina's art. So this is Jaina's art, you know, like the default mage art, right? This is how it looks now. But prior to 2019, that's how it looked. Do you guys see the difference? In 2019, or up to 2019, so the first 5 years of Hearthstone, this is what Mage looked like. And then they updated Mage to add a little piece of cloth there. But you're going to tell me that this change was to make the art more cohesive, right? Like, give me a break, Blizzard. So you can see an example here, right? This is new Mage, this is old Mage. It's literally just a piece of cloth they added. So yeah, like I said, I just recorded a whole video about this. That's why I have all these all the art examples. So that'll probably be up on YouTube next week. But there's a little sneak peek for you guys. All right, Menavats, play your dragon deck again. Also, Tin, once the Blue Moon, Shaman gets a true control deck. That's my favorite. I do. A Shaman has really grown on me the last year or two, and I've been really enjoying slower Shaman decks. Tyler, Sunken City Control Warrior is my favorite deck of all time. What was Sunken City Control Warrior? What were people playing at that point? You were playing Blackwater Behemoth, I guess, before it got nerfed. What was like the win condition for that deck at the time? I can't remember. I'll keep this to kill something. Also, Tin, Germany, and Australia are mad on censorship. Yeah, like if Blizzard was just to say, hey, we changed these card arts because of like censorship laws, or we changed these to appeal to different countries that Hearthstone is in, like that would have been fine, right? But like, why skirt around it? Like, just be truthful. So, but yeah, like I said, you are insane to defend Blizzard and say like that's not the reason they made the changes. Pause said it could also be licensing. Some of those old cards were used in the original WoW TCG and potentially may have lost the licensing to the art, but the majority, yeah, toned down the sex. You could be right, because you are right that a lot of those old arts were from the WoW TCG, but also there's still tons of art in the game that use the WoW TCG art. Like literally all of the Hearthstone base set was all WoW TCG art. It wasn't until a year or two into the game that they actually commissioned the first Hearthstone art. So all of the base set and the first couple expansions were all WoW TCG art. And like that art's all still in the game, right? The only art they've altered is those 8 cards in the entire history of Hearthstone. That's kind of cool. Okay. But you are right. I know that does happen with Magic sometimes, where, you know, they have some kind of like contract agreement with the artist that they can only use the art for a certain amount of time. So sometimes they reprint cards in Magic and they have to change the art because they no longer have like the licensing rights to the art. So you are right. It could be that. But I just feel like if that was the case, they would have changed the art for a lot more than just 8 cards, right? And it wouldn't all be cards that they literally changed because they had blood or boobs. Let's see here. What's this guy playing? Sure. Magic, what's your favorite card art in the game? Oh, that's a tough one. Tyler says Kazaku-san. Oh, sorry. Were you saying that Kazaku-san was the win con with Sunken City Control Warrior? Because if so, yeah, Kazaku-san was great. Tin is still mad they never offered a full dust refund for all the mage cards after that nerf. Sorry, which nerf are you talking? Bosco, I'm so excited to see my deck. Favorite card is Zeph. Zephyr's has kind of like gotten worse, I think, over the years. Zephyr's has gotten dumber over the years, I think. My favorite art is King Plush. It's too adorable. The Diamond King Plush is really, really cool. You know, I'm still so bummed that signatures are as rare as they are. Like, I think diamond cards should be like the super rare cards or the ones you basically pay for. I think signatures should be rare, but not as rare as they are. Like, it's, yeah. That guy was real scared of Lanessa. Can I get a cool dragon? That's a cool dragon. Yeah, just chill, I guess. Also, Tin's the portrait nerf. Are you saying that's your favorite art in the game? Okay. I have a way to kill that. This kills one. No, he's gonna get a second trigger. Unless I could 50-50 it. Alright, guys, 50-50. Never lucky. At least Argus's activated abilities aren't that good, right? Unless there's some combo bullshit he's going to pull off with the discount. But I feel like if that was the case, he would have used that one first. But yeah, I recorded a bunch of videos this weekend because, like I said, I've been really inconsistent with my YouTube uploads recently, and I'm trying to fix that and get more on track. So I recorded and started editing a bunch of videos this weekend. I uploaded a new custom Hearthstone video today. I recorded the video about the changed art. I recorded a top 5 video, specifically the top 5 worst weapons. What was the fourth one I did? Oh, the crafting guide. I did a crafting guide for the Perils in Paradise legendary cards. So there's 4 videos there. Obviously, I'm gonna have some gameplay videos in between. I got some more videos planned. I did a tier list for the Colossal minions last week. I'll have to edit that at some point. So lots of stuff on the way. I've just been busy and life's been going on, so I haven't been able to upload as consistently as I'd like, unfortunately. Oh, okay, that exactly kills it. Actually, which one did he use? Oh, I missed it. Did anyone see? Did he do the discount or the discover? Also, Fosco. I don't know how I wasn't subscribed. Oh, you're missing out. Hey, better late than never, though. Basically, I don't know if you've ever seen my videos before, then, but I release custom Hearthstone videos. So if you ever watched like Trump custom Hearthstone videos before, I do that. I do top 5 lists. I do tier lists. I do other like random stuff. I do like clips from my streams. Yeah, I try to like switch it up, do like a variety of different stuff. Is Nosdormu in this just for the memes? I don't know if you're still here or not, Menavat, but I feel like Nosdormu's just here for the memes, which is fine. Do I copy that or copy Kazaku-san? I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna copy Kazaku-san. Fosco, I love your content. Lots of brain play. Thank you. I watch all of them. Ecor, Rare, and Clark Hellstream. Ecor just quit Hearthstone, though, right? Which I don't blame him. I get his reasoning for sure. But yeah, I watch Raren a lot. Raren is definitely like biggest inspiration for what I do. You know, especially in terms of like my variety content, right? I've talked about it before, but I think most Hearthstone Twitch streamers and YouTubers, like all they do is just release clips of their streams. Like all their videos are just gameplay clips. And that's fine. Like that, some people, that's all they want to watch, right? But I want to do more. I want to do, you know, like Raren, right? Raren does like quiz stuff. He does collaborations. He does all kinds of different things outside of just gameplay. And that's what I try to do. That's why I do the custom videos. I do the top 5s, the tier lists. I have some more ideas for other fun stuff. But yeah, I try to keep it fresh, do different things. Just draw. Actually, I'm gonna kill this so we can't buff it. Fosco's so sad. He was my OG Hearthstone streamer. I'll be honest. I never like. I would see Ecor videos here and there, but I didn't realize he'd been around since like the beginning. I haven't watched him for that long. And Raren is dope. His interaction with chat is just too funny for me. It's funny too because like I'm Canadian, Raren's Canadian. I feel like there's a bunch of big Canadian like Hearthstone streamers and YouTubers. Canada just breeds them different, I guess, guys. Why this deck doesn't have a hunt dragon stuff? Menavat sent this to me. I just pasted it, so I cannot tell you. Give me something good here. Ooh. Do I play it now or do I wait till next turn to copy it? I think I wait till next turn.
Ride the sky till you die. Nothing but a bunch of big bats.
Yeah, wait till next turn. Pause says Zeddy / Wow Hobbs is also Canadian. Yeah, it's funny. Like I said, I think who else? There's a guy that does videos with Raren a lot. That I think he's was it Lieutenant Eddie? I think he's Canadian as well. Yeah, I think there's a few Canadian like I said Hearthstone guys, which is funny. Also, Day 9 is Canadian too. I think is he? I've watched Day 9 for a long time. I've watched Day 9 since the StarCraft days. Like I've been watching Day 9 since before Hearthstone existed. And if Day 9 is Canadian, I had no idea. That is new to me. All right. So let's do this. Hopefully I'm not dead next turn. I get some healing. That's okay. I'll do that. None of these are great. Yep, healing. Another one. Alright, hopefully I'm not dead here. If I'm not dead, I'm in a decent spot. Tin says, can't you tell by the accent? Oh, so I'll be honest. Do you guys think I have an accent? Because I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's because like I am Canadian, right? But I feel like Canadians don't sound that different than Americans. But maybe it's just because I am Canadian, I don't see it. Also, maybe I'm crazy because literally Tint and Fosco are both talking about the accent. So I don't know. Am I just oblivious? I'm gonna do this. And this. Magic was gonna ask if I was Canadian. So I will say there are some Canadian Canadian accents that are so thick. Like if you're from like, that's not that bad. Don't kill Kazaku-san. Yeah, whatever. If you're from like the northeastern side of Canada, like New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, they have very noticeable accents to me. Very thick accents. But I'm just from Ontario, which I don't think we have very noticeable accents. Like we're like half American. But I could be wrong. Like I said, just because I'm used to it, maybe. Dragu says maybe I can build a little better. Yeah, like I said, I will be playing Hunter decks all week. So if you guys want to throw together some more Hunter decks, my next stream on Wednesday, you can go ahead and send them my way. Also, this is nice. Just double face, right?
Adrenaline rush. Adrenaline rush.
Is this typed? No. Also, I'm from Indiana, and people say I have an accent. You know, it's funny with the U.S. specifically. Like, the U.S. is so big, and I feel like there's so many different accents in the U.S., depending like what state you go to. Also, Tind, I can't tell the difference between Canadians and Americans, but I thought you guys could. Yeah, apparently not, because like I said, I think, like at least people in Ontario. Like I said, I think Northeast Canada, very, very noticeable accents. I think also West Coast has a more noticeable accent, but I think at least in Ontario, we're basically American. And I think there's no difference between like Canadian, at least there's no difference to me between my accent and like a typical American accent. But you guys say otherwise, apparently. Also, I'm just like playing cards. I'm like autopilot here. Magic says some words you said have a Canadian accent. Canadian accents sound less exaggerated with sound like less exaggerated. I cannot talk. Canadian accents sound less exaggerated Wisconsin accents to me. Yeah, I guess I will agree, right? There's some words that Canadians definitely have a way of saying them. But I don't know. You guys have like blown my mind that I don't know if you guys are gaslighting me or not, that Day 9 is Canadian, because I did not ever notice it. Let me Google this, actually, because like I said, I've watched Day 9 like before Hearthstone existed. I've watched Day 9 since the StarCraft days. Like I remember, so I'm 33, right? I remember watching Day 9 like in high school, play StarCraft. How did I not know? Is Day 9 Canadian? Let's see. Biography. He got a degree from Harvey Mudd College. Where is that? Oh, it says nationality US. Are you guys gaslighting me? Where's Harvey Mudd College? California. You guys realize that CA is California, not Canada, right? Discover a mech? Blingtron. Sure. You know, funny enough, I actually just talked about Blingtron today when I was recording my top 5 weapons or top 5 worst weapons video, because I basically so spoiler, the #1 worst weapon I picked was Cursed Blade, which if you're unfamiliar, Cursed Blade is the I'm a hunter, guys. I just smork, right? Wow, we both got terrible weapons. I could wand, but I feel like I don't need to. Also, Fosco says that play was enough to chuck my device if I was the opponent. Yeah, sometimes I have plays against people that I'm surprised they don't quit. Like, I feel like I would concede against some of the plays I've made. Oh, Fosco says that's pure speculation. Okay, so Day 9 isn't Canadian. I'm glad we solved this, because you guys potentially like blew my mind there. Like I said, the fact that if I had watched Day 9 for like 15 years now and he was Canadian this whole time, crazy. Oh, exact lethal, guys. Just gonna get her. Just be better at the game. Oh, imagine if that killed me and tied the game. All right. I think there's one deck someone sent me that I haven't played yet. Oh, Reno. All right. Let's play your Reno deck, Fosco. Depending how long they go, we'll play 1 or 2 and finish things up. Tin says California is the name of a fishing village in far North Canada. So it's actually kind of funny. In Ontario, there's a London, Ontario. And so you never know. There's London, Ontario. There's London, England. Maybe there is California in Quebec. Keep him. Toss Gilly. I did not even realize this card was standard legal. Like I said, I don't really play Hunter that often, right? But I don't know. I thought this was a wild card. And Tyler says Canada is part of the U.S. Hey, we're Canada's, or we're America's hat, right? Also, I'm half Canadian. Like I said, Ontario, like not literally, but Ontario is so close to the U.S. and I feel like so influenced by the U.S. that like I feel like a lot of people in Ontario use like inches as a measurement, right? We don't use inches in Canada. We use centimeters and meters. But so many people in Ontario use American measurements, like use the imperial system, even though we use metric. So yeah, we're half Canadian or half American over here. Fosco, I've never heard that. Yeah, so I feel like it's... Oh, you've never heard America's hat. Yeah. Let's just do this, I guess. Rat Trap might have been good there. Okay, we'll take it anyways. Fosco says, kind of kicking butt today with Hunter. Yeah, let me look. Can I find out how many games have I won today? Like I said, I feel like every deck you guys sent me today, oh, look at that Rat Trap too. But I feel like every deck you guys sent me today, it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ready to check in?
That's a cool hit, but not relevant, I don't think. So, actually, yeah. Smork.
Checking out.
Well, like I said, we've had some good games today, for sure. Also, Tinned, I searched Denmark for some reason on the Android weather app, and the first 10 results were towns in the US called Denmark. Yeah, like I said, we have London, Ontario. I'm sure. Actually, let me look. I guess it wouldn't be like California, right? Because California is the state. But what are some like big cities in California? San Francisco? Is there like a San Francisco, Canada? There's a St. Catharines. But yeah, it's just funny how many like big cities, like the names reused in multiple countries. Does this work like I think it will? No. I thought them spawning would trigger this guy. Oh well.
Checking out.
I think we're probably Gucci, right? Druid doesn't really have, like, they have the one spell from Mage now, like that High Tide spell. Actually, High Tide would be brutal here.
Ready to check in?
Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. Magic, a lot of big cities in California have Spanish names, so I don't know. It would probably stick out in Canada. That's true. I think we're still fine here. Although I wish I had a way to deal with this versus healing him for like 12 or something. And he's basically just blowing his load to stay alive, right? Actually, if I get poisonous battle cry damage, it's just lethal, right? Actually, immune while attacking, that'll prevent him a little bit of healing. Take the draw. So then we deal this. Just smork, smork, smork. Like I said, I think he's done. We're at 28 life. No, but there's a city called Ontario in California. Oh, that's funny. Like I said, I would assume there wouldn't be any cities named on like states or provinces. So for there to be an Ontario, California, that's funny. All right, we're playing one more because this was a fast game. Good job, Fosco. Your deck is off. Like I said, I will have to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play one more game, and then I'm gonna look at how many games did I play and how many games did I win today, because I feel like I just crushed it today with your guys' decks. I gained almost a full level. Yeah, let me see here. Here, I can start adding it up. So, Amalgam Hunter, I went 1 and 2. What else we got here? Kronx's Egg Deck, I went 1 and 0. Svinny's Yourmonger deck, I went 0 and 1. Only because the combo didn't work out. It didn't work out like we thought. Zenny's Jungle Jammer deck, 1 and 0. Bosco Reno is 1 and 0. So what triggered? Oh, that's a cool one to get. This is probably Elemental Mage, right? Keep those two. Is class XP based on wins? So from my understanding, class XP is mainly based on the length of the game, but I believe you get a bonus if you win. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So the longer the game, the more XP, but you get even more if you win. If I'm wrong, or anyone knows otherwise, let me know. But those are the standard games. Let's check Wild now. Amalgam Hunter. Yeah, I gotta get things on the board, right? So let's see, what else do we got? What else did we play? Bruz Hydra deck, I went 1-0. Kronx's Egg deck, I got. Menavat's Cow combo went 2-0. Menavat's Dragon deck went 2-2. That it? Yeah. So total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5. But 9 and 5. So not like insane, but pretty decent. 9 wins, 5 losses. All right, don't have some kind of board clear, please. See, guys, I'm going to be the Hunter Master by the end of the week. Also, this is a tough matchup. Yeah. Death Roll. All right, Death Roll will be nice on that. Actually, oh no! Why can't I math? Why think I was at 4? So I can't Death Roll. Do I really have to rip like a naked Ignis? Oh my god, guys. See, I am the Hunter Master. God damn. That's it, guys. Just draw better. That's how to be the better hunter. Oh my god. That top deck. That was probably the best card I could have top decked, right? I'm pretty sure that is like there's nothing I could have top decked better than that. Also, I really don't want to death roll this on like an empty board, but I have to. Fosco's throwing up skill gap. Yeah. See, like I said, you guys are turning him into the best hunter. It's all thanks to your decks. Top deck is the only way to play Hearthstone. Okay. So this will clear some and fully heal. Next turn, maybe, so turn 7, Cho. Turn 8, Watcher. Turn 9. Let's see what happens. I really wish I had Forge. I'm still not out of the woods, though, because I always forget. What's the card that deals the damage?
Who's ready for another round?
Oh, that's a little annoying. Is that 3 mana or 4 mana? Okay. It's like flame something, right? What's the card that... Lamplighter. That's it. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised he bounced Lamplighter. Or sorry, I'm surprised he didn't bounce Lamplighter. All right, if he has another Lamplighter in hand, I unfortunately lose. Casual 4 mana, 18/12. Yeah, this card is so good, especially on like the turn he played it, right, with the empty board. All right, if he has Lamplighter, I'm dead. If he has to make a couple trades here. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Gain 12 life back. Next turn, maybe Forge, Watcher, Ignis? I am so surprised he didn't bounce that Lamplighter. That was a very greedy play. Okay. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage on board. Once again, if he has a Lamplighter, I'm dead. Does this do anything? No. Alright. 1 mana. Probably Lifesteal, Death Rattle or something. Okay. Alright, so if I'm not dead here, I play Ziliax next turn. That'll be sticky. Turn after that, play like the weapon maybe? What's he got? He's got the Surger, he's got a Firefly. Although I'm not dead to Lamplighter. I think Lamplighter is at like 10 or 11 right now. Camo for Taunt. I think he misplayed. Imagine if you had Fire Trap. Alright, you do this. So then, don't want you getting bounced. Alright, we're hanging in here, guys. So 1 Lamplighter's gone. He has 1 Lamplighter left. He's used... I think this deck only runs 1 Brewmaster, right? So he has no way to bounce it. At least last I saw. Last I saw, this deck only ran 1 copy of Brewmaster. Those were decent hits there. Okay, okay. How many spells have I played? Not that many, right? 1, 2. I've played 2 spells. Oh my god, guys. The top decks this game? Holy shit. I would break my phone in half if I was this guy. Oh my god. Spinny says greet him. Oh, here we go. How many spells has he played? Okay. He's played 2 spells. Tyler, there's a second version floating around that drops Tar Slime for a second Brewmaster, less common though. Bosco says, damn, you're kidding. 10 on 10. Yeah, I just hit 10 mana too. I told you this deck has a weird algorithm. It gets the cards when you need them. Yeah, this game, man. Okay. The only problem here is this is just a 7 attack. So he has no Lamplighters. He's used both Lamplighters. And he's used, I think, 1 of the Elemental that shoots the 7 damage. Do I like Incendious into Camouflage mount? But I kind of want... this is a tough one. Psycho, thanks for the sub. Sub for 5 months now. I'm pretty sure you're my first sub. So thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. I think I need to get the weapon going. Let's do this. I probably could have done that better. I'm at 18. Like I said, the only burst he has is that 1 elemental that shoots the 7 damage. He's used 1 and he's used both Lamplighters. He's used both of the 2 damage spells as well. I don't think he has any burst outside that 1 elemental. And I got a lot of health on the board to absorb shots too, right? He might trade into Incendius, actually. And yeah, Psycho, if you have a Hunter deck you want to see me play, I will be playing Hunter all week. So Wednesday or Thursday, go ahead, send me a Hunter deck to play. I'm playing Standard, Wild, whatever you want. Oh, I forgot about that card. If this guy gets a Lamplighter off synthesize, I'm uninstalling the game. Oh, that's a little annoying. This is 10 damage. Damn, it's like almost lethal. Actually, it could be lethal if I draw. Okay, I was gonna say if I draw a couple of eruptions, actually. So let's do, well, at least clear. Oh man. I feel like he's going to play this next turn, especially if I attack here and use up the weapon. It kind of gives him an opportunity to play this and not feel threatened. And if that is the case, Star Power is probably the best pick. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
One shot is all I need.
And then let's just put a bunch of damage on the board. Set up lethal. Yeah. Win next turn with Leroy. Bosco says, "Well played." Oh, we're not there quite yet, but I think we're in a good spot. Actually, he can't even play Overflow Surger here, right? He's just dead on board. So I feel like he needs that 7 damage elemental, and then like needs it to kill all 3 of these. Hunter to 1,000 wins? No. So someone noticed a couple weeks ago that after 10 years of playing the game, my Hunter isn't even level 60 still. Because Hunter's my least favorite class. I only really play it for like Tavern Brawls and Arena and stuff like that. So this week, my goal is to get Hunter level 60. So not even close to 1,000. I think I have 190 wins with Hunter. Actually, we might have passed 200 this stream. But yeah, my Hunter does not have a whole lot of plays. Oh, I thought he played both Flame Geysers. All right, he's hanging in there. I can just rip Star Power, go face. Yeah. Get rid of the taunt. That's fine. If I don't trade, is there any world where I die? He's 18 damage. There's no way I'm dead, right? So let's just feed this guy. There's no way I'm dead. No way, guys. Also, Fosco's at 2,400 wins with Hunter. God damn. So we are on opposite ends of the spectrum, my friends. Man, this was a good stream though. Lots of good games. You guys gave me a pretty good variety of Hunter decks, and like I said, I feel like every deck did exactly what it wanted to do, at least once. All right. So I have 8 spells with Yogg. Should I just rip Yogg? I feel like in my heart, I won this game already. So should I just rip Yogg? Okay, I'm gonna rip Yogg. Do I trade? Do I attack first? That is the question.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
Actually, I'm not going to trade, or I'm not going to attack first. Screw it, guys. All right. Please, Yogg, please bless me with a win to end the stream. Let's go. They're still alive. Okay, get the taunt. Draw's not worst. Oh, I forgot I had the eruptions. Okay, perfect. Yogg, you're the best. Hit something of his. Oh. At least it wasn't comboed. Oh, it's the Divine Shield. Alright. That was overall a win. I think I have the same amount of health I had at the beginning. It's too bad the health drink hit the Divine Shields. I didn't heal 3, but he doesn't deal 17 damage, right? There's no way. Also, Thomas says, cheers from France. Hunter rocks. Yeah, Hunter is my least played class by far, but maybe over the course of this week, I will learn to like it. Although, you know, by the next stream, I will have some extra dust, so I'm going to craft Deathstalker Rexar. And I think maybe I'll focus Wednesday's stream on like Deathstalker Rexar decks. And then Thursday I'll play other Hunter decks again. So if you have a Deathstalker Rexar deck you want me to play, go ahead and send it my way. I'll play it on Wednesday. Also, I think this guy ripped his phone in half. This guy should have conceded so long ago. Like, literally wasted 10 minutes of our lives. Like, why, dude? Also, Tin says 1,400 wins on Hunter. Wow, I think I'm at 200 as of the stream. Like, come on, man. Just concede. Just end your turn. I want to go to bed. But yeah, one last little reminder is there is supposedly going to be a balance patch tomorrow. You know, I'm pretty sure the patch notes and the patch will come out tomorrow, so I will talk about those on Wednesday's stream, but I am anticipating a few nerfs and hopefully some buffs. You know, I really hope they do some buffs because Blizzard doesn't buff stuff enough, I think. There's so many, like, underutilized archetypes and cards and stuff that I really hope they buff some stuff. All right, Yogg, you deserve the win. Yogg, you don't deserve the win. Oh well. Well, like that was rude, killing Yogg right at the end. Ah, that was a good game too, though. Man, so many good games. I'm gonna have a lot of Hunter games to edit for YouTube. Spinny says, do you remember how many wins with Hunter I have? Don't you have like 4,000 or something crazy? Oh yeah, we just passed 200. So I gained about, wow, it's slow leveling. Maybe I'll have to play some Hunter off stream. But I got basically a full level. I was halfway through 55 at the beginning of the stream. And what did I get? 10 or 11 wins, I think, over the course of the stream. That's slow. But yeah, that will be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun. You guys sent me a lot of cool decks. Wednesday, I will be playing more Hunter. Like I said, I'm going to craft Deathstalker Rexar, so I'll probably be focusing on some decks with that because it's just a really fun, unique card. Also, Spinny, yeah, almost 4,200. All right, I was right on the money. Haven't played Hunter the last few expansions, though. But yeah, that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have 2 days to brew up some more Hunter decks for me because I will be playing Hunter all week. And then we'll finish things off with a Hunter tier list on Thursday. So I think I'll tier list all of the Hunter secrets. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care, everyone.